Okay.
Right. Hello, my friends, and may the 4th be with you. This episode is airing on May the 4th. And welcome to the podcast of Deem and Geekdom, the best fucking show on the internet, people. It says it right here. Well, not really. So it's something totally different. But it's the awesome show where we talk about all the cool and great, awesome things in the world of geek that we deem cool and stuff like that. I am your host and the holder of the Allspark, Stacy Peterson.
Very nice.
Yes.
That's why our toaster worked so good.
Fucking on. Yeah, that motherfucker tried to kick my ass the other day. It was scary.
I burned myself on a toaster.
It was scary. Yeah. My PlayStation 4 was talking to me the other day. Scary. To my right here, this cool guy is the most famous man at the table. He is the voice of the Gonk droid from Star Wars.
The Gonk droid.
Gonk. 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 I love the Gonk droid. Gonk, gonk, gonk. I love that guy.
There's somebody I cosplayed.
We saw him at Celebration 5, I think, that guy.
It's awesome.
He had a great costume. I could not imagine how painful it was to be in that bent over position for hours at a time.
Come on, you've been in a bent over
You say
Well,
so
yes! But, you know, I'm not having to walk funny and say gong.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more of a sound, you know? Man, that took a wrong turn. Woo!
You have to make a turn for the worst.
Parental advisory.
Yeah, right. No, there's a warning on every episode. Your kids are fucking watching this. There are some sick kids.
Yeah.
Or they're the coolest
They're
kids on the
sick
planet.
kids.
Or the parents are sucking at doing their job.
That's true.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true.
Know what your kids are watching on the internet. No, this is not a cool geek show for kids.
No.
To my far right, the man with the stickiest keyboard at the table, Connor Peterson. You really need to stop eating your food over your keyboard.
Yeah.
I have cheese stuck in my keyboard.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it these days. I promise, it's a white Alfredo sauce.
Come on.
It's cheesy.
Come on, just take the cheese in your face. Just take it. Wow.
Done.
Done.
B!
Ooh.
Just take the cheese.
Is this
So
sexual
done with
innuendo
this
night?
shit.
Yeah, it might be sexual innuendo night. I thought it was May the 4th be with you.
Sexual
Woo.
innuendo.
Alright, to my left, we have the only man who wonders if the Thundercats have a big room of sand for a bathroom. DJ May.
Nice.
Do they?
Probably do.
It's cat litter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Thundercats.
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 Oh.
I
A
understand
bunch of
that.
giant walking cats. Yeah.
But I
They
wonder-
probably scratch the shit out of that too.
Yeah.
You don't see their scratching post room.
Right? It's kind of like the freaking the danger room in
All that
X-Men.
catnip and shit.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the Thundercats on catnip.
Oh, God.
They're all just sitting around like, man, this is At last but not least, the woman who asks if Wonder Woman is a title or a question.
I wonder.
No, because look at Wonder Woman these days. In some of the comic books and video games, even like Injustice,
Yeah.
she's a beefy bitch.
She is.
I wonder
know
if she is a woman.
woke now.
Yeah, that's
She's
like
an
that's not Amazonian. That's like
That's like
oversized
off the roids.
clitorius. And
Yeah, oversized clitorius. Oh my god. Fan of the week is rising from oversized clitorius to fan of the week is our really good friend E13. Love you, Eric. Thanks for all the funny posts and likes and stuff. We appreciate it. But it's time, as always, the beginning of every week. The first thing we talk about is the Star Wars Minute.
or 10
Or
20.
Man, you guys are slacking
No, he was slanging.
on the May the 4th. Yeah, Brett, were you
Pause
drinking?
for
No, he said it
Dramatic
last week,
effect.
so I thought he was gonna say it again.
Oh,
Did he say the 10 last week? I
I
don't think
don't
so.
like 10.
You like the
It's
20?
really more 20. I'm not gonna lie to the people and be like 10.
It's like 19 and a half. Alright, big Star Wars news this week. It's everywhere, all over the internet. the main cast for Star Wars Episode 7 has been announced, and we're excited for quite a few of them. John Boyega, which is the black kid from Attack the Block. Which, if you guys haven't seen that movie, watch it. Way good independent movie.
Yeah.
Cool freaking sci-fi stuff. Daisy Ridley, no one knows. I swear she's probably just the love child of Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher.
She's
So
hotter.
that's what she looks like.
She's
No,
hotter.
she's hotter.
No, from back in the day is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. She's hot.
Mm.
Adam Driver, cool actor. Got a total creepy, good-looking bad guy vibe going. Oscar Isaac, he was the guy with the beard. He's like the Han Solo character type guy. And Circus. Love him. He's awesome. Doesn't matter what he does. Even he plays a gay guy like in
13 going on
13 going on 30.
I'm sad that I know that.
If you watched it with me.
That movie kicks ass. I don't care what anybody says.
That is a
It's some
good
good
movie.
shit. It made me want to relearn how to do freaking the Thriller. So. Let's see what we got. Oh, Domhnall Gleeson, which is the Harry Potter, one of the Weasley brothers.
Weasley.
Bill Weasley.
Bill Weasley.
Which his dad is probably one of the best actors of all time.
Is he gonna be a Jedi, you think?
No, probably not.
No?
I don't know who he's gonna be.
It's gonna be Chewbacca. No.
And
That'd be cool if he made like all these like Jedi gadgets and surprised people with them and shit. That'd be awesome.
like he's one of the Weasley brothers. Like he's one of the. Oh, that's horrible.
He's gonna come in right in the
Max
dragon.
von Sydow.
Dragon.
Max von Sydow, which is the best ever for a character to be in a Star Wars movie, because he's freaking Ming.
Deemed Geekdom.
Ming.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
Ming.
Ming from Flash Gordon. And now can you? We should just deem him Geekdom now.
No,
And the Harry Potter guy too, because they're just gonna be doing fucking goddamn freaking Comic Cons for the rest of their damn lives.
They could.
They just got geek shit underneath their belt. Then, of course, you got the original cast: Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhew, and Kenny Baker. Which they just love Kenny Baker because he really doesn't need to be there as R2D2. The dude's old.
But he needs something to retire on, you know.
He doesn't need something to retire on. He needs something to pay all his medical bills because the dude's dying, man.
The Golem is gonna be
Huge. Andy Serkis.
Yeah. He's just.
He doesn't have to.
He is Geekdom. He's
Yeah.
in everything.
He's in everything awesomely geek. Yeah, but everybody in this is just gonna be. I think it's a great cast, and there's gonna be more cast for sub characters and different things like that too. I really think Andy Serkis is gonna play like the new Chewbacca type character, some alien character.
He's gonna be Yoda.
He's gonna play Yoda.
Back from the dead.
Right. That's gonna be that's interesting. I mean, they brought Darth Maul back. I guess they can bring anybody back.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta catch that little ghost that's floating around the fires. You build a campfire, then you go and you catch the ghost and you throw it in a body.
Is that how it works?
It's Star Wars. Anything can work.
Anything can work.
Midichlorians.
Midichlorians are the best thing that never happened. I mean,
Hey, wait, can a midichlorian, like, recreate a body?
Why not?
I guess.
I think if
many
it,
of them
Is it
if
could.
you
canon?
bad enough, and if you were in the right concentration, the right part of the universe, maybe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe.
Alright.
Get the fates
Alright,
aside.
we're gonna talk. We've been doing a lot of fave things, and I think everybody should talk about their favorite Star Wars video game this week. We have talked a lot about Star Wars video games. We all know Brent's fascination with Star Wars Jedi Fighter.
Those are my favorite.
I know it's not your favorite, but why don't everybody just say what their favorite is? Connor, what's your favorite Star Wars video game?
Okay. I have two.
Okay, I'll give it two.
Okay, one of them
What's
like,
the
is
top
my favorite.
favorite?
Okay, my top favorite, Battlefield 2.
Battlefront.
So many memories.
Battlefront.
Battlefront 2.
Battlefield.
So many
Yeah,
Battlefield.
it's okay. Battlefront 2
Battlefront
was
2
fun.
was amazing space battles.
Oh yeah, and it was just fun.
Yeah, it was
But,
a fun game.
yeah.
Space battles weren't as good as Jedi Starfighter.
That's what it was, bitch. It was better.
And then my other one is what system was that? Is
Probably
it
a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
far away. I don't know what system.
A lot of systems.
Yeah, I have
Systems.
13 of them in my room. Name one.
Xbox, maybe?
No. It wasn't
Before?
before Xbox.
64.
64.
GameCube. Rogue Squadron
Rogue Squadron.
was on the first one came out on 64.
Yeah.
First Rogue Squadron.
That one.
You had to buy the cartridge to get the enhanced graphics.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
expansion pack.
Expansion pack.
Yeah.
Good times.
And-
we went all over town
and
trying to find one of them fuckers.
What my favorite memory of that? It has to be going into an AT-AT.
Oh, where you
Yeah.
do the AT-AT thing, and then you turn in the
Chicken
Luke and you
walker.
go up.
Yeah.
That wasn't in that game.
Oh.
There
Whatever game that was.
There was
That was in
There was a you were
3, I think.
There was one.
you
in
were able
Rogue
to use the chicken walker or something in one of them.
Squadron. Yeah, you were. You looped them. You didn't go.
You can loop them. You couldn't get underneath and go in. But
Mhm.
You're in story mode.
yeah.
Mhm.
No. But no, that was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a good
What game
game.
did you go in it?
Where you went in the where you like took over the chicken walker and stuff. I think that was Rogue Squadron 3 actually, where you could take over the chicken walker. It might have been 2. On the GameCube.
Okay.
Yeah, those are good games.
Yep.
Good games.
Yeah.
Good games.
B.
My favorite one had to be Jedi Academy.
Oh, damn.
I really love those games.
That was a good one.
They were fun, and then of course Knights of the Old Republic. If we're doing 2,
That could not
those
be
are
the-
mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
those are great. My fave of all time is actually on the Nintendo 64, which influenced Rogue Squadron games.
Oh.
Was Shadows of the Empire. I paid $95 freaking dollars for that damn game because they didn't have set prices back then. on
64
games.
games were always like 80.
Everywhere. It didn't matter where it was,
64
man.
game was $80. That was the worst time to be a video game.
Oh, they were so expensive back. Well, they didn't have a set price on gaming back then. Sony started that whole set price shit with
$60.
PlayStation 1 and stuff. No, it was back in the day. It was like 40. It started out with on PlayStation 1. It was like 40 was the set, and then it went to 50 in PlayStation 2, and then it went up to 60 on PlayStation. But it's gonna stay there because they're making money hand over fist because of all the gamers. That's my all-time fave Star Wars game was that game because it did so much. That first time you're doing a snow speeder and you're wrapping around the legs, that was the first time you ever did that.
Yeah.
Was in that game. And it was challenging as shit, but just cool. I mean, you're fighting Wampas and doing all sorts of stuff. I love that damn game. I played the shit out of it. Hard, and you get your ass kicked by IG-88 1,000 times on this damn freaking super train and shit.
Yeah.
It sucked. But that was one of my favorites.
One of my favorites was Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, that's just a great game.
Both of
Mhm.
them. Best story ever.
Those are good.
Yep.
I hope that the Disney gets wise and jumps into that history for Star Wars movies.
I only played one, and it was for the PSP. I just don't remember what it was.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
The Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PSP.
Yeah, I think that's what I played.
Mhm.
I played a little bit of
There's
it,
gotta
but
be
it was
something
okay.
I'm missing. There's gotta be some Star Wars.
A
game.
Star Wars game that you're missing? I did enjoy the Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. It was hard as shit.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed
No,
the
that
crap
was-
out of that.
yeah.
That was the PlayStation on
Yeah.
the regular PS1.
Yeah, that was the shit.
That was the shit back in the day. It's hard.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that one that you played with Anakin before he turned and all that, and you're just. What was it like?
I don't think it was
Episode
Anakin.
3. Episode 3.
No, they had an episode. I know they had. Well, they had quite a few games.
Yeah, but that was a pretty good lightsaber action. 'Cause
Oh, it was the
droids
Star
and
Wars
stuff.
Episode 3 game.
Yeah,
And it wasn't bad. The first few missions were pretty
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
They were
I
okay.
remember, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
it
that
was
game.
okay.
Oh,
Xbox.
pod racing.
Oh my
Pod racing.
god! Me and TJ played the shit out of pod racing.
Yeah, we found out that you could plug in 2 controllers into
Yeah,
certain
put in the
ports
code.
and put in a code, and then when
Pod
you push
race.
up on the
They were
64 sticks, you do it
Just
like
left and
that.
right, like you were really
play
controlling a pod.
two controllers for one.
So you're controlling each engine.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was hard as shit to do. Once you did it, you got pretty good. DJ and I got pretty good. And then you're like your boosts and stuff. But man, we got super good at that game, but it was hard. Like you get in like not Mustafar, the freaking the 3 eyeballed freaking goat looking dudes planet.
Yeah, those.
Got it? You don't remember those
I know
guys?
those
The
guys.
yak face or
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know what
the
they're
yak
fucking called.
face.
I don't know what they're freaking called. I can't remember. I'm not as good on my Star Wars lore as I used to be. But they had the level. You'd be cruising along straight, going full balls to the wall, turboing and shit, and then it would go down. And so you'd have to come in and do this crazy flip and go down and shit. It was hard as crap. Good game,
Good
though.
game.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
good
good memories
You know
of
they have
that.
a console one of those. I mean,
No,
arcade.
the arcade pod racing
oh,
thing
so
is a money grubbing whore. Seriously, because right when you like play the first couple levels, and so you'll play like Tatooine and stuff, and you'll be like cruising, I'm kicking ass just like Anakin did as a kid and shit, and you're fucking giving some, Sebulba the bird and shit, And he's like poodoo, and then you win, and then you go to the next level, and then the computer's like, yeah, you think you're bad, bitch. And they just like slap you in the face, and then you're like, I need to put another $1 in. I need to put another $2 in. Oh, it was bad. Not playing that. Unless you're at Disney Quest. Play the shit out of it.
There we go.
Might have to wait in line for 45 minutes, but
Fucking
I've never even seen that
Disney
game.
Quest.
never seen the pod, and it's full.
It's an
double
Anakin
full
stick.
pod
pod-
yeah, it's
yeah.
an
Yeah,
Anakin pod racer with both the sticks.
Just
They
like
got
you're in
buttons.
there.
They got buttons on the
Yeah.
levers.
Just want a Chuck E. Cheese. That's how I know. I played
I
the
bet
crap
you-
out of that.
It's probably a little late. I was gonna say, I bet you it's at Dave and Buster's,
Might be.
but it's.
I haven't been to
probably
Dave
a
and
little
Buster's in a while.
Last time we went
I've
there,
never been
we-
there.
It's probably a little late. It was there 5
Every
years
time I
ago.
think of Dave and Buster's, it just pisses me off that they haven't released a console version of the 4-player versus Pac-Man
Pac-Man
game.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Man,
Four
that game's
players.
fun.
It's 4
One
player
time and you
Pac-Man.
eat each other too.
Yeah, and you're battling to get pellets, but then you're battling once you get the thing instead of just killing ghosts, you kill each other.
That sounds.
See,
Oh,
you,
it's
made-
so
you guys
fun.
made it sound. You said the 4-player versus Pac-Man game.
No.
Yeah.
That made it sound like you play as the 4 ghosts. And
Oh,
you're,
no.
you're going to get Pac-Man.
That sounds
That's on a
awesome.
bad mode, but
Yeah,
that would be
could
a
be a
cool
good
mode.
mode.
They need to bring that to
That would be an
consoles.
awesome mode, actually. Because you can get, like, a supercomputer just to, like, not get caught. Usually,
And then he goes and gets the power pellet.
And you
then
run away.
You gotta
Run.
run away, yeah.
Everybody's favorite time of the week. It's time for fake news.
Already?
The fake news. What did we decide it was called? The D.I.G. news.
D.I.G.
I just put fake news up there on the
I know.
headline.
D.I.G. news. The fake news of the week.
Fake news.
That's it. Everybody's prepared this week. Thank you all for being prepared. Who is starting this week? Connor's got one.
I have one.
So
B's
I'll
got
go
like
last.
30.
You'll
I
go
got,
last.
no, I got 2.
I'm kidding. B has 2 very long ones, I guess.
What you
In
got?
small type print. I have 3 ones short.
It's about 2 long ones.
Well, yeah, they're wordy. I'm a wordy kind of
I'm
writer.
a wordy writer too.
Yeah. Did you just say you're nerdy? No, I'm
No.
just kidding.
Yes.
Who wants to
Are we
start?
splitting them up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just, someone reads one and someone else reads one. You want to go? All right.
Yeah.
DJ's starting.
Research has proved that Johnny Cash is one of the original members of the Men in Black.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Nice.
That is a good one.
I gotta go to that website. Check out that story.
He is the Man in Black.
He is the man in black. What's like one of the original members? Think sitting
That is
there
good.
with
He's
Tommy
the
Lee back in the
co-founder.
day when Tommy Lee's holding the flowers and shit going to prom.
My turn.
Sure.
Okay. Reports of vegetables and other miscellaneous plants engaged in combat with zombies who appear to be wearing pots on their heads.
True.
Mhm.
I've seen it.
Plants vs.
I know. I've been
Played
playing it. That Garden Warfare is kind of fun for
I haven't
cheesy.
played that.
It's on the Xbox in there. Play it. Ready? Link from Hyrule today announced he will no longer star in games where his name is not first. Quote, "It's Legend of Link now. Zelda don't do shit. Except in Ocarina of Time, she was chic, but that made me feel gay."
Good one. All right.
Well, that'd be awesome if they just changed the name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's no longer The Legend of Zelda, it's
Zelda,
just The Legend of Link.
Yeah. Link doesn't do
Excuse me.
Link does
Save-
everything. Zelda's
Save Zelda.
The Wizard of Oz has proclamated today, a proclamation today, that gay and bestiality marriages will be allowed in the Kingdom of Oz. The great and powerful Oz says, it is not their fault that they were born this way. So, come out from behind the curtains or fly down off the castle towers and get your wedding license. And who would not want to see the offspring of a flying monkey and a munchkin? Now that would be damn right cute. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Sounds like something James Franco would allow to happen.
That's freaking awesome. See, they have problems in Oz too with rights and stuff. But
Yeah.
Oz is a great and powerful leader, and he lets these people have their munchkin fucking. I want to see one of those. I want to see a munchkin and a flying monkey.
I think I just want to see the Tin Man. Because then he'll be like, oh, wait a minute.
Oil.
I need an oil can over here.
It's like oil.
Come on, baby, let's beat the metal.
Connor, what you
Working
got?
the scarecrow.
What I got?
What great news story did you hear today?
I got one. It's very short, but studies show that people who play Smite have a god complex. Wives are reporting that husbands that play the game are refusing to take out the trash.
That is true, because Connor hasn't done shit since he started playing that game.
Exactly.
Nice. Want to just go back this way?
Nah,
You want to wait a little bit?
I got a few.
Go ahead, Deej.
We just seen the end of the 76-hour event of Abomination and the Hulk doing arm wrestling, which came to a draw.
76 hours. Man.
R2-D2 released his dubstep album today, which brings a whole new meaning to boopity boop music.
Man, they need to make that album.
We'll probably outsell Skrillex or
It
something.
would
Probably
sell like a mother. Actually, Skrillex would probably make it. But it would sell
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
Skrillex would probably.
I-
Dead
I-
mouse.
R2-D2 with that hit. Turn off all the freaking garbage destructions on cell phone. That was a bad joke. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
What's his new hit song? Fuckers. Fuck you. Get back. Get back. Britt?
Hey, Mario caught Princess Peach cheating on him with his brother Luigi.
Do it.
For more details, tune in on Friday to the next episode of Cheaters.
Nice.
Man, I would
Jesus,
watch that
I
episode.
would watch that
But
episode.
Mario's gonna kick fucking Luigi's.
He'd be on mushrooms and stuff.
He's gonna like try to twirl and jump and get away, and he's just gonna twirl there, and then Mario's just gonna kiss him up the butt.
Do you think he would get like a star? And
There's no such thing as green fire.
I don't know. I've had some good shit, and I've seen some green movies. The police have arrested Dr. Eggman on kidnapping charges. In an attempt to try something new, Dr. Eggman got an idea from Bowser while at the Olympics. And then Mario and Sonic.
Gotcha.
He kidnapped Amy, Sonic the Hedgehog's supposed girlfriend. This backfired, of course, and now Dr. Eggman cannot seem to get rid of his new girlfriend. Sonic quoted saying, "About time I got rid of that crazy bitch." Amy's a crazy
That's
bitch.
good.
She's always stalking friggin' Sonic.
Always trying to step up the game here. Let's see if I can get through this one.
Always trying to step up the game.
Alright. Liu Kang was arrested today for soliciting prostitution. His friend, Hollywood star Johnny Cage, was also detained. The prostitute says she was glad when the cops came busting in. It was the wildest sexual encounter that she's ever experienced. As I was giving oral to Liu Kang, Johnny Cage was just jumping up and down on the bed, throwing kicks, and yelling, "Finish him!" And Liu Kang was singing this song. I will now try to sing this song. Oh my god. Let me take a sip of this.
That's the song?
No. Okay.
I'm done.
Mrs. BJ, there's certain something. Mrs. BJ, You set my penis thumping. You make me as easy as going 1, 2, 3. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, Mrs. BJ, you're all over my dong. Oh, Mrs. BJ, it's a beep. I can't even get through it all.
Help me! Where's this masturbation with these old bebop songs?
That's good. That's all I'll finish.
Oh my god. You're out of control.
I am.
Completely out of control. Mrs. BJ.
I'm losing my shit over here.
You're fucking
Let me
nuts.
try to finish it?
Go ahead,
I
finish
have
the song.
more. Okay. Mrs. BJ, you got a king of... No, wait. Okay, Mrs. BJ, you're the hidden king of my rock and roll. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. When you sing, it makes me go, ay, 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 ay. That's all I have.
Wow, B. Wow.
Thank you.
You're out of control lately.
You were like
crying
this one,
over
didn't you?
here.
Mr. Baseman.
Yeah, I know. You've had Bop Spot last
Yeah.
week, and this week is Mr. Baseman.
And next week I'm trying for Blue Moon.
So beautiful.
Was that so beautiful?
That's so beautiful. You didn't get another
I'm
one?
fucking crying over here.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
god.
B, you're nuts.
You got you're on your last one?
Yeah, I have one more left.
Fucking
Alright,
face
I'll do both mine.
Uh,
Kratos, the god of war, was just recently added to the roster of Smite. Ares is pissed.
I bet he is pissed.
He's pissed.
Pikachu and Squirtle announced their engagement today.
Bag.
They have confirmed they will end the ceremony with "I choose you."
Bravo!
Bravo.
Bravo! I'm gonna
Very
do that in
nice.
my wedding. When I get
Just
married,
says,
I'm gonna say, I
Pokemon
choose you. I choose you, beach chew.
Oh, my
Beach chew.
fucking face. I think I popped an eye vessel or something.
Yeah. In other news,
No, you're good.
Qbert put out a statement today. According to the text, he is pissed off. That's his
Nice.
text. It's a visual aid for you guys. That's what Qbert said today. I don't know what he said. I don't speak Qbertese.
I do.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanks you guys for tuning in to Dig It News. Alrighty.
Trifling bitches. Someone call Fix It Felix.
I can't wait for Wreck-It Ralph 2. Because, you know, everybody in the world, in the video game world, is going to want their characters in that damn game.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of them in it.
There was.
Yeah, but you're going to have, like, Mario. Everybody's
They talked
going to
about
be there.
Mario a lot. I don't think he was in it. Huh?
Well, he's going to be in the next one.
They have Bowser, that's about
Yeah,
it.
Bowser. You're going to have them all.
They had Sonic. They had-
All right.
man.
Fake news is over. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Wow, that was good, man. I love fake news.
My eyebrow hurts,
You're
which I
so
don't
in
know.
this other world lately of crazy. I love it.
Okay. Cool.
love
I don't
it.
know why, but my eyebrow freaking hurts from laughing so
Your
hard.
eyebrow hurts?
Yeah.
I don't even know if they make medicine for that.
I don't even know if that's
You know, you got-
possible, but
like,
it's
Excedrin
straight
for
my
headache.
I
eyebrow.
made her laugh so hard her eyebrow hurts. I
weird.
mean, yeah, that's all.
I mean, I've had my hair crawl a couple times. Never hurt. My hair's hurting.
Like right here.
How are we
My
on
eyebrow
time?
muscle.
Did we
We're
check
fine.
the time before we started?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
good.
3 hours worth of tape now.
Ah.
We got the new
Sweet.
card.
Not battery, right?
Battery's good.
That was way good.
You sure? Last
Yeah,
time was it?
we're good. Oh, brioche is the first up. Brittany.
Yep. Oh.
Yep. I'm the first one up. What am I do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was meant to happen?
Topic.
Favorite supervillains. Go.
Favorite super.
Damn. We're talking all
Everything.
Everybody.
everything.
Wow.
Comic books, fucking movies, doesn't matter.
Saddam Hussein. Just kidding, just kidding.
He was a good villain.
He's a good villain.
He's a
Until
good
the
villain.
Navy came and killed his ass.
No, he was still a good villain. Yeah, had a good end game.
Or
good
was
end
that
story.
Osama bin Laden?
The Sama was a good one too. Actually, he kind of sucked as a villain. Let's see. Favorite villain.
Super
Marvel I'm gonna just do a whole bunch of different
Okay.
ones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Apocalypse. Marvel. He's a great villain. Apocalypse kicks ass. He's just really, really powerful. And you guys will all see that if you only watch the movies in a couple years.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my favorite Marvel, though.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader. Probably one of the best villains of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Probably most known.
Is he a super villain though?
Dude. Come on.
Come on.
Come
He's
on.
an anti-hero. He was only a villain for, what, a couple movies?
He's still Darth Vader. He's a big villain. He killed fucking younglings.
Yeah.
Anti-hero. I'm sure the Punisher killed some younglings.
The Punisher's more of a dick. And you root for him. You don't root for Vader that much.
I do.
I did.
Do you?
That
Do
was
it!
the true hero.
Force
of the
choke
movie.
that
That
guy!
was the true hero of that movie. That's funny.
Don't let that guy talk back to you. You better force choke him.
It's like he's the real Karate Kid.
Really, Vader? How many times are you gonna let him fell you?
That's funny.
The real Karate Kid.
No, that's the blonde guy.
Mm-hmm.
The blonde
When
guy.
I watch
I know.
Karate Kid, I vote for the Karate Kid.
Not some scrawny kid from New Jersey. Is that what he
the
said, New
best.
Jersey?
Alright. No one's ever
Alright.
gonna beat you down.
Favorite DC wise, I think Brainiac.
Ah, you stole my DC villain.
Did
I
I?
love
Yeah,
Brainiac.
Brainiac is awesome. And then the android. That was a good
which
one
one?
too. The other android.
Oh, the android from
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Just the android.
Is that his name?
I think they call him the android. but-
They call him the guy that made him's name before that. The guy that invented him or created him. They put his name to it, but I don't remember his name at this time in my life.
He just absorbs information, so anytime anybody does anything,
Yeah.
he
He can
just
do-
absorbs,
He
What's
absorbs
happened?
everything.
and he just adapts. He was
One
pretty
time
good.
he was coming back to Earth
Like
to
Ultron.
to kill
little
Lex Luthor, and the whole planet of the Land Corps was there.
Yeah, the Land
And
Corps was
Corps
in his
there,
way, and they were
in
trying to
his
stop
way,
him.
And they were going to stop him. He just blinked them out.
The whole Land Corps. That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of fucking some shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a good villain.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for mine?
Homework.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Jar Jar Binks.
Is your
He
your
is the
favorite-
Phantom Menace.
Your favorite
He is the Phantom Menace.
favorite super villain.
Man, he's the Phantom Menace. I know he is.
No,
He put Emperor Palpatine into power.
Is that all
That was a
you
good
had?
joke, though.
yeah, it was good. Mine. Darth Maul.
Darth Maul is your favorite villain. He had a short-lived life, and he
In
was
the movie.
in the movie, and even the
Yeah.
resurgence in the freaking show, which is kind of left on a hanger because
It is.
they just leave him as like, I have things for you to do,
Yeah.
my apprentice, and then they leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like at the end,
What is he
the-
gonna
at the end of
do?
the Clone Wars, he has 2 fucking apprentices and shit.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do?
I don't know if it's an
You
apprentice
fly in on
per
it.
se.
No, he said, I have things for you to do because he had Dooku and freaking Darth Maul. So, technically, in the Star Wars universe, in the lore, Darth Maul's still alive.
Well, they had comic books about Darth Maul, too.
Yeah, but I mean, in the lore, because it's only lore now, is the movies and the
Mhm.
Clone Wars cartoons. It's all the lore. That's all
Yeah.
canon. That's it. Nothing else counts.
Canon. It's
Yeah.
canon.
We know what canon is.
It's canon.
But if they even tried to bring him back in 7, he would be an old fucking man, depending on how his race ages.
He's half robot these days, anyways.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
true. Mm-hmm.
We don't know how his race ages.
We do know.
Chewbacca was
they're
alive
old.
forever. Yoda was alive forever and a day.
Yeah, but Yoda's race lives for 1,000 years.
How long does...
Chewbacca's lived about 300 years.
I'm talking about Darth Maul's race.
Darth Maul's race. In the Clone Wars, when they went to go find Darth Maul, when Savage Opress went to go find him, Darth Maul was old.
No,
His horns were all old, stretched out, and then the freaking witches freaking gave him some shit, and then he was
Yeah.
younger.
Oh,
Watch
well,
it
there
again.
you go. Witches kept him alive.
The
He
Night
can live
Sisters, man,
forever.
fucking crazy bitches.
I didn't see him as old though. I just thought that his horns, he wasn't taking care of them, you know?
Yeah, you
Oh.
gotta
Yeah,
trim
trim
them out. You gotta trim that shit, you know?
Ornican or a mannequin or whatever.
A
they're doing.
Ornican.
The
Eggplant.
pedicuric and etican.
I think you.
Ornican.
I just didn't think he was taking care of his horns
Yeah.
properly.
You think you could
gotta
like
like
it?
your hair cut, you know?
yeah.
If you would have seen some other
It's a good
person
sign of
in
age with horns.
that
Yeah.
trash shit for so long, they would come out with a full beard and long hair. And
Yeah.
maybe. He
Yeah.
just
Oh.
needed a
Darth Maul,
trim.
though, huh? I like that. It's interesting. He was very prominent in your younger years. That does make sense.
Whose turn?
Think about it.
My turn?
Yeah.
Sure, it doesn't matter. Just spout it out.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Marvel's supervillains. I would say Green Goblin. I like Green
He's a
Goblin.
good one.
He's okay.
I like Green Goblin.
He's okay.
Yeah, I
He's
like
got
I like him. I like him. I've always enjoyed him.
get you with
I wear
pumpkin
purple.
bomb.
My favorite color.
I wear purple.
Or even Doc Ock's cool.
Doc Ock, I really enjoy. Actually, my favorite of the original trilogy of Spider-Man movies. Doc Ock was freaking awesome. That movie was good. Best.
That was 2, right?
Yep, Spider-Man
Yeah.
2.
I need to watch that.
And it went downhill after that.
DC, I don't
I mean,
know.
it went to the bottom.
Because a lot of the Batman villains are pretty freaking cool.
Batman
They
actually has some of the best villains around.
Yeah. Joker.
Joker.
So is
Riddler.
Spider-Man.
Joker is probably the best, one of the
Out of
best
all of
DC villains. I mean, he's just amazing.
And
Spider-Man
I
and
like
Batman
Catwoman.
both
Like
have a lot
Catwoman's
of
my
villains.
favorite.
Yeah.
And
Mr.
they're
Freeze.
all well
Mr.
known.
Freeze.
Well, that's
pretty
what
cool.
makes the
Cool.
character. That's why you have Batman and Spider-Man are so popular, is because there's such a foray of villains. It's like smorgasbords of villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, what is it? Sony, their next movie is Venom. Where you have
Wow.
Spider-Man 3, and then you have Venom. And then you have, right after that, Sinister 6.
What?
Sinister 6 movie. You know what Sinister
No.
6 are?
Mysterio.
It's all the villains. Yeah.
and
Mysterio.
Doc Ock
It depends.
and-
It changes all the time. But
Yeah.
Those two are definitely in it.
here they
Yeah,
have Doc
they got
Ock,
that league of
Vulture,
villains.
freaking
Oh.
Mysterio.
Like lemons.
Green Goblin. What it is the Sinister Six came around as the comic book idea when it first came was Spider-Man wasn't there to be able to save the town from an opposing menace.
Mhm.
So all the bad guys got
Got
together
together.
and saved the town.
Yeah.
Dude, they want to destroy and do chaos,
That
but they
happens.
want to be in charge.
No, it happens all the time. Like,
Mhm.
that's what should have
The
ended
greater
up
evil?
happening when
Yeah, the
When-
greater
The
evil.
greater evil.
The
when
greater
the not so giant frost giants came and attacked New York and the Avengers. There should have been some villains going, I don't want our fucking world to end.
Yeah.
Let me fight.
They just haven't came out of the closet yet. They're
Yeah.
still in the closet. You know. But they weren't frost giants that came over to fight
was
in
it?
the Avengers. They were the Chitauri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck is that?
The Chitauri, they're a freaking
He was
alien
working-
race of people that work for fucking Apocalypse and shit, man.
Yeah.
He was.
They weren't
Thanos. No, they
Jotans.
work for Thanos.
Thanos.
Yeah,
What's the Thanos?
they weren't
to-
Jotuns.
He went to the frost giants though. Loki went to the frost
Loki
giants.
No,
went
no,
to
no,
the
no.
Frost
Loki
Giants.
didn't go to the Frost Giants. Loki was talking to Thanos
Oh.
and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, watch that shit again.
yeah.
Yeah.
I promise you. That
Now,
was
in
the
the-
Chitauri.
In the
Now,
new
Chitauri
Thor
warriors.
movie,
Those are
he
not the
does
Frost
go.
Giants.
Thanos is
In
gonna
the
be
new
there.
Thor movie,
Right,
he does go to the Ice
Jotuns.
Giants.
Oh, he does.
He
Well,
does
that's
go
his
to the
dad.
Jotuns.
Mm-hmm.
That's his dad.
Anyway.
Oh.
All right.
Loki.
Ha! There you
Great
go.
fucking
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah.
Very
Going
nice.
to-
Well, especially as good as they've done in the Thor movies and the new Marvel comic movies. They made Loki fucking awesome. Well, thank you, Tom
Well,
Hiddleston.
I'm
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom Hiddleston,
adopted.
for being such a badass.
Tom Hiddleston is like the internet.
He should be deemed Geekdom.
He is the geekdom.
He's awesome.
I don't know.
love him.
I don't know.
There's a lot of people that could be the Geekdom.
No, not the Geekdom. Just deem him Geekdom. We're saying that he's fucking awesome.
I don't know. You have
Geekdom.
to get the yeah.
Consensus?
Everybody likes Loki, right?
Yeah,
Tom
Loki.
Hiddleston.
Tom
Tom
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Geekdom.
He's like all
Do it.
over Tumblr and shit.
All right.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
He's
I still
everywhere.
think
He's
that
everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Schmeagle should have been.
No, we can
We can
deem
do
it.
Schmeagle.
Demon.
Are we ready?
Smeagol, guy that
Smeagol?
plays Smeagol.
Yeah.
Guy
What
who
was
plays
his name?
Smeagol?
Oh, Andy
Something.
Serkis.
Circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davis.
Damon.
Demon.
Demon.
There you go.
Okay.
King Kong
Assistant.
and
King, I don't
Lord of
see-
the Rings done.
Caesar.
I
See,
love it.
now he's gonna be in Star Wars.
Yeah.
No, it's freaking ridiculous.
How can you not Deem him?
Yeah, Planet of the Apes, Lord of the Rings, King Kong. He's everywhere.
Okay, villains.
Pretty soon. I see it
Villains.
coming soon.
I'm not done.
You're gonna have like the greatest movie
No.
ever. It's gonna be all CG, and Andy Serkis plays all the characters.
Characters.
All
going-
mocap. It'll take 9 years to film.
He's gonna be the walls. He's gonna be everything.
The walls.
I'm really good at mocap and walls
Oh, yeah.
myself.
Sure.
Anyway, back to villains.
Brittany was
Villains.
taking 2 years finishing her villains.
Because I got interrupted.
It's okay.
No, it's alright.
We can,
And I'm going to take it as far to Disney because I like Maleficent.
Who doesn't?
And every
Maleficent.
time I watch Sleeping Beauty, I root for her.
She's awesome. And I can't wait for the new movie. It looks really good.
I want to see it. She fucks shit up because she doesn't get invited to a party.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
had powers like that, fuck yeah, I'd fuck everything up.
Well,
Kill
I would let them know beforehand. Listen, you guys don't invite me. I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Then you always get invited.
You do.
But then they
Yeah.
get mad because you get drunk and you start fucking shit up. And
Yeah.
but
I'm drunk. I'm gonna turn into a dragon.
what? You won't take me home and have sex with me?
Sorry about the coffee table.
Imagine like when you get sick or whatever.
Is
You
that a
turn
giant-
into a big dragon.
Is that a giant dragon shit on your floor? I'm sorry.
Push it in the corner.
Sorry for puke vomiting flames all over your carpet.
Dude, that would suck. Dragon puke would be horrible.
Yeah.
All fiery and
Lava.
nasty and
This is
fucking
lava.
Yeah,
Lava-y and all
that'd
kinds
be
of
awesome.
skeletons and
That's a question,
I
internet.
drank too many fireballs.
Do dragons puke fire or lava?
How do dragons create fire?
Dude, how many? Man, I am
You haven't
still
watched-
magnificent.
Did you watch Beowulf?
Beowulf,
Doesn't
there's
explain how the
That
the
gives
best
the
one. The
best
best one was
explanation.
probably
I saw a Discovery thing and they explained it, how they took
well,
it in.
the
all
best
that.
one I thought was that movie with damn it, Batman himself. Well, last Batman, Christian Bale, and damn, what the hell's that movie? And it's in the apocalypse, and the dragons came out and freaking took over the fucking world and shit. Rain of Fire.
Oh.
They explain it in that movie to where they have 2 glands, and it's like a chemical reaction.
Oh.
And when they spray it,
like ass blasters.
yeah, like ass blasters. Why do we know freaking
Tremors, ass
3?
blasters.
Tremors 3, which was the worst Tremors. It ties with Tremors.
The TV show.
No, the TV show doesn't count. Horrible. But no, it ties with the Tremors prequel.
Yeah.
Wait,
and it's worse.
9
Yeah, Tremors
Yeah.
4. Those 2 tie.
The
is
Western
bad.
one?
Yeah, the Western one.
I like that movie.
It was so bad.
I know it's a terrible movie, but it's one of my go-to.
I don't care. The TV series was the worst, and it still had Bert.
I never
Yeah, I
saw
know.
it.
They
I
have
never
Fred
saw
Ward.
it.
They had every kind of ridiculous tremor you could possibly think. They had like a gas tremor that was like a ghost cloud of, but it was a tremor. I don't even
It was
fucking know.
ridiculous. It was like a creature of the fucking week with Tremors shit.
Yeah.
It's like, how many more fucking Tremors? It was stupid.
Where'd they all go?
They all go.
This one
All
only
right.
tremors
Well,
the
my
air.
villain,
Tremors.
just because of this
Get like chills.
Avengers,
Ooh, it
What
did
was
the
that?
tremor.
Mightiest Heroes.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
Just because of the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, my villain is Ultron, because he's a fucking badass.
He is a
And
badass.
if this next movie doesn't live up to anything, I'm gonna be.
No, he'll be badass. Don't worry. He'll be badass.
They have like
he'll be
6
so
villains.
badass. The 2 villains at the beginning are gonna turn into.
And they better have
Good guess.
Spider-Man and Wolverine in there.
It's not gonna
They got
happen.
a bunch of they got a bunch of villains.
Yeah.
Baron
Baron Strussen or
Strucker.
Strucker. Yeah, sure.
They
Call-
even brought in
call him
Guardians
Strucker.
of the Galaxy into that show too.
Oh my god.
Guardians of the Galaxy have to show up in Avengers 3.
They brought everybody into that show. You guys gotta watch
Because seriously,
that show.
Yeah.
Avengers 3 has to because that's like their culmination of this whole event of everything that
Panther.
they're doing right
Black
now
Panther.
that they have planned. So Avengers 3 just has to like blow the fucking world universe up and just like
Yeah.
everybody and their dog shows up.
Yeah.
And it's just an all out. I don't care if you only see Rocket Raccoon for 2 seconds or something. It doesn't matter. Just you're just going through the city and
You're
showing
just
this
watching all
freaking
these
nuts ass
heroes.
battle
Yeah.
of just craziness, like you imagine it when you're reading comic books, and there's so many people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wait for my question to go into what I was about to say.
Yeah, you've got your whole question is about Avengers that you want to talk about, so we can wait.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any other great supervillains they want to talk about?
No.
You sure?
Well, there's tons of them.
Yeah.
Zod.
Magneto.
The Borg.
Magneto.
An original Zod from the freaking old school freaking Superman 2 was excellent. Terrence Stamp, amazing.
I'm not
Neo
happy
before
about
Zod.
You're
That's
not up
good
on
shit.
that.
Man of Steel. I'm
No,
not happy
before
about
Man of Steel.
Yeah, I know before Man of Steel, but I'm not too happy about.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel was fine.
Man of Steel was.
We're not gonna get into this
Flaming-
argument for
not
five.
fucking-
Even
right,
Smallville Zod was pretty badass.
Yeah, Smallville's Zod was awesome because he was Spike.
Yeah.
That wasn't
freaking
Zod.
Buffy. He played. No, he came in as Zod. He thought he said he was Zod, and then
Didn't
he
he
was
play?
Brainiac.
Didn't he
Yeah,
play
you're right.
Brainiac? Yeah.
Brainiac.
Yeah.
Brainiac was awesome in that show. But even Zod in that was cool. Actually, what's funny in Smallville,
Zod.
Terrence Stamp, who played Zod in Superman 2, did the voice of Jor-El.
Zod in Smallville was the guy that was in Dead Like Me.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
The Grim
It's been a
Reaper
while,
guy.
man.
Yeah.
I love that show too. I need to watch
Oh,
that.
by
again.
the way, the Borg.
The
Oh my
Borg,
God!
Supervillains.
Yeah, the Borg Queen and the Borg, fucking amazing. Probably one of the best villains, like
Awesome.
creature
A
villain.
collective
Yeah,
of
a collective.
villains.
Even aliens. Aliens.
Yeah,
There's no resisting this question.
Aliens versus the Borg. I don't know who would win.
Mm.
Oh god. I
Oh,
mentioned there's a
God.
comic book out there. Why
They
don't I
have
know
shields.
this shit?
They
Why
have
don't we-
shields though. The Borg have shields, so
The,
they can
the
probably.
Borg have the
yeah.
technology.
What's to say the acid wouldn't fuck that up?
Shields, it's electronic based.
electronic,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Borg would fuck them up. They would just zap them from a fucking orbit.
But,
There's
I would
so
love to see an
many
alien
aliens.
Borg.
Oh,
Predators versus alien Borg.
Well, see, the problem
That
is,
would
is
be
it would just,
awesome.
you're saying no, it'd be a. You're saying that actually what they would do is they'd just probably adapt them. Is what would happen.
They would
just-
both become one collective.
It would be the worst
The
thing
collective.
ever, and they
Yeah.
would not be called the Borg anymore. They'd just be called the Hive
Yeah.
or something. And they
Hive.
would just fuck the universe up.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
What?
It'd
Could
be
you
like.
imagine an alien?
No,
like,
that the
coming
Borg
after
would
you
be
and a
like, no,
shield?
seriously, the Queen would be like, I have found perfection. Because they were like the ultimate freaking soldier and shit like that. Oh, it'd be horrible. It'd be bad.
Okay,
The
okay, okay.
best drone ever.
Oh my
Guys,
god,
do you
this is
remember
a great
the,
idea. This is $1 billion idea right
yeah.
now.
Do you remember the
Both of the queens would be like,
Let's do it.
Okay.
No, that was the alien queen. If she could talk, she would totally like, that'd be fucking awesome.
Alright.
I'm gonna kiss you with my little mouth.
I know I'm gonna be right here. Oh, you gotta pull up the skin and shit.
Yeah.
Let me lower down to my body.
Yeah, right.
Now,
Dude, no, that would
That's
Do
one
you
thing that
remember
both queens do.
the,
They lower down though.
Yeah.
They have to. They're creepy. That's creepy to lower down.
Yeah.
remember the
That's
the
creepy.
alien.
Lower down.
Lower down. The alien, which
Go ahead, Connor. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
I'm
All
just
this
saying
laughing
shit
is
like-
giving me a
alright,
headache.
the alien, but it was a predator alien.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
awesome.
not really.
Now Data Borg.
No, that a Borg.
No,
No, Data Borg.
The alien.
I like
That
the
needs to
alien
be a
predator.
saying.
It was
What
a
is,
good
Data
what
idea.
is the name of
It was a
like
cool
the
idea, but then
aliens?
it was lame.
Xenomorphs or something?
But then it's
Xenomorphs?
silly.
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
Yeah, xenomorphs.
That'd be cool.
Xenoborg.
The Hive.
The Hive.
The universe would be fucked.
Oh man, what a great
Done.
story that'd be. And then they end up in a galaxy far, far away.
And then Wesley comes in and saves them all.
Yes.
Wesley.
Yeah, because he can just zap them out. You know, after he learns how to time travel and
Oh,
all that
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wesley from
Yeah.
Star Trek. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because he's a traveler. That's
Yeah.
not gonna work. No, I wanted to go and end up in the Star Wars galaxy, and they have to fight the freaking
Well, that's why.
the Emperor. And
That's
stuff.
why Star Wars universe people come and help the Star Trek people because they need help.
Mm. Well, see, my original theory is that Star Wars just progressed and the Sith turned into the Borg.
It was
But-
a long, long time ago, and the Borg is the future.
I know the Borg is the Sith.
Star Trek is the future.
I know.
Star Wars is the past.
Well, just think what Star
They
Wars.
can't intersect.
Star Wars is gonna
Okay.
have.
The Sith turned into because they were turning everybody into drones and shit. Darth Vader,
Well, just
everybody
think.
was half
yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
by the
they
time it
just
just
everybody
turned
became
into
robot,
yeah,
and then they
came
sucked.
the Borg.
For you to think
Delta
about the
Squadron.
technology that the Star Wars universe is gonna have, because it was a long time ago when they finally catch up, because they've been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
but people lose technology and shit, dude.
Yeah, they did. That's what happened in the Clone
Nobody can make Tesla coils anymore.
They
Oh.
can.
Fuck no.
They just
No, they
don't
make
have
Tesla coils. They can't make all the other technology that he made.
Which is sad.
to. Yeah, the wireless electricity.
Exactly. I think they have it sitting,
They do. It's
sitting
just they
somewhere.
don't
They're
want
just
it.
fucking with everybody.
They don't
It's
want
like,
it. They-
ah.
We make billions of dollars off electricity every year.
Yeah, on wires that are thousands of years old or hundreds of years old.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh,
Well,
wow.
let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're still at supervillains. Oh, you guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
a group enthusiasm. Doing like a beer wet paper origami over there.
No.
Just having fun folding.
Yeah.
B, your topic is
Oh yeah.
yeah. Go ahead. You want me to explain it? You want to
Go ahead.
I was reading a story the other day, and B thought it was very interesting. And what it is about video game movies and how and why they change it for a wider audience. The stories are already there in video games, and they think that they need to, for some reason, just say "F you"
Well, the article
to the
you-
core
Yeah.
to the core audience and change things.
That's the article you were reading. The
Yeah.
guy just straight up said, "Oh yeah, this Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah,
we're
Assassin's
making-
Creed movie coming out with
we're
Michael
making-
Fassbender.
Yeah, we'll make
They
an
did that
awesome movie, but they're gonna need to change the storyline for a wider audience, so you can get more people to go see
They
The
it."
did that with
assassins
Resident
sneak up
Evil,
and
too.
hug people.
Right?
Yeah.
So that
No,
kids can watch
his
it.
thing was he's talking about
They
They-
hug people.
his thing that he's saying is that he wants them to change. He said that they should change the overarching story with the sci-fi and going into the animus.
Hmm.
And to me, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
That's what makes Assassin's Creed is that overarching story, and the history is telling the story inside that story. The overarch is the franchise.
Yeah.
It keeps it going
Yeah.
and going and going. And then he was saying because, of course, Michael Fassbender wants to play Alatar, the
Yeah.
first assassin. And that's where they should freaking start the damn Assassin's Creed thing.
Yeah.
Don't jump mid-in and give us freaking Connor or something, you know? That's what Hollywood would probably like to
You're
do.
making him frown.
Not you. No, I mean, he had that
Give them names.
Assassin's Creed 3, good game,
I hated it.
horrible character.
Yeah.
No, it had some good stuff. They
God.
came up with some good ideas. But man, 4.
Yeah,
How
but they
fucking
don't
good was
really.
4?
And they were worried about the actor that wanted to play him, that they could have him in
We'll
more
continue
than
because
one
Michael
movie.
Fassbender's such
And you
a
know
big
what?
actor.
You can do that because it's an animus. It's just because we've only seen one little
Yeah,
story of him doesn't mean that there's not more adventures that he did that can be made
Yeah,
in
yeah.
movies.
But it's like he wants to change all these things. It's like, and Hollywood does it all the time. And to me, it's like, why?
It's like they think.
It
I
makes
guess,
no sense.
I guess they think that it's the people who aren't interested in that and who just want to go see the movie wouldn't understand it
Well,
or
if
whatever.
any-
but it's
Then
Then
that's
explain it.
To me,
Then-
if they
they laid it out in a movie, they would understand it just as much
Yeah.
as the people who actually played the game and get the storyline.
it's just like the Avengers and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. The
But they
reason
changed that,
all these comic book movies are getting so popular is because the main core audience is getting what they want from it.
Yeah.
The people who read the comic books and enjoy the different things, they're out there, they're going, wow, they're getting really close to the notes and the things that I love about these characters. And they're nailing it, and they're doing a great
Yeah.
job. But then when it comes to video game movies, it's all like, we have a horrible series of fucking Resident Evil movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Resident Evil movies I kind of enjoy, but at the same
No,
time,
I agree
like
with you
them.
there. I agree. I
No, no.
enjoy them, but
Did
they're
you watch
not
the last
Resident
It's
Evil.
not Resident
Did you watch the
Evil.
last
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Where it brought all of the Resident
No,
Evils together.
I
It
haven't.
had,
No, I haven't seen
it had
that
It had Chris. It had Claire.
Jill.
It had Jill. It had.
Did they
the
bring
guy.
all the actors who
Who's-
played them in the other movies?
Yeah.
Chris Red.
Yeah, but then they changed
Western.
Jill like they did in the games where she's blonde and then she's
She had that
possessed by
purple
the
suit.
the thing, and then who's the guy from 4?
Leon.
No.
Leon.
Leon's in
Love
it.
Leon.
Leon's in the last
Leon
one.
S. Kennedy. My favorite character, actually. He was in 2 also
yeah.
as well.
They brought it.
Ada-
They added
Ada
their
Wong.
Ada
own.
Wong.
Yeah, Ada Wong was in the last one. They added. It was like it started off as the story of a new character, but then they brought that new character into all the other characters.
Yeah. Well, but I mean,
Yeah.
they screwed up at the beginning of that. But the movies make money, and that's why they just keep freaking
Of course,
hashing them
because
the
they're
fuck
not
out.
bad movies.
No, they're horrible fucking movies. They're great action flicks. They're
Yeah.
like, what's the cool new shit that we can do? The
Yeah.
storylines and stuff like that are, well, even in the Resident Evil movie or games, they're ridiculous. But
Yeah.
It's just,
not
to me,
the
it's-
video
it's
game.
not
That's
video games.
probably
No,
not
why.
the stories that
It's
I
not a video
enjoy.
game.
I want to see that whole horror and terrifying experience and stuff that went
In the
on in the
mansion.
mansion at the beginning.
Not some hide that's underneath the mansion.
Mansion and stuff.
I
and-
understand that, but I still like.
And
that
I want
they-
to see what happens in Raccoon City with Leon and.
And
uh,
Ashley, I think
Oh
that's
no,
her
who
name.
was
That
that?
was
Wasn't
4.
Ashley.
That was
That was
4.
4. But Leon and Ashley were 4. But
Claire, right?
Claire
Claire.
Redfield and Leon. And 2 was all in Raccoon City, and that was just still probably one of the best Resident Evil games.
That is a fun game.
Speaking of, we need to go through 5.
I know we need to finish 5.
We already finished it
I
in like
finished
2 days.
I finished 5. You could do it. Me and Connor could probably do it in a day.
Easily.
You guys,
8 hours.
if you guys want,
It's just we
you can play
started.
it on my Xbox.
I have it on my.
But I have-
all the DLC.
You do have
Came,
to
yeah,
download?
it came
Yeah.
with it. It's the we on PlayStation Plus we got the
Those
full-
aren't even continuations of the main story. Those are different.
Yeah.
Just side things to do.
Yeah, no, they're like whole other games.
I didn't even want to see
Yeah.
what happens
Oh, no, they
on
have,
the
like,
train, like in
mercenary
Resident
stuff.
Evil
No,
0 or
no,
whatever.
extras.
You know,
Oh.
But that's
What?
one thing.
like the train and going into the mansion, like on
On
Resident
Zero,
Evil 0.
Resident Evil 0, the hardest Resident Evil game
Yeah.
I've ever played.
You can't
Fun as
save!
crap. Well, you
Fucking-
can save.
you
The problem
can.
is it
You
was
can
the
have
switching
bottle
between
caps.
characters. You had to switch between characters,
So they
and
don't
oh my
die.
god, you left one character
If
sitting
that
too
was
long.
2-player, it would have been good.
It would have been amazing, but that was
How
good.
are you a system like that, though?
Well, you
It was
can-
GameCube, right?
GameCube.
It was
When they
GameCube.
Yeah.
That
Why
was
would you
good.
have 2-player
That
on
was
a
such a pain
system
in
like
the ass
GameCube?
when you had to like switch from one character to the other, and we're on all the way back to the train. Like
Well, if
solve do the
What?
math thing,
Yeah.
just put flip
Four?
one
I wanna
break,
play it
and then you
again
gotta
now.
run
Now you
all the
make
way
me
to the
wanna
back
play
of the
that
train, do the math that equals up to
Damn it.
this number, and you can't even see what numbers
Getting
you're
all
hitting.
nostalgic for
Yeah.
freaking Resident Evil 0. That game was hard as crap.
Yeah.
Loved it.
But
it
what
was
we're saying is they should just
Yeah.
stick with the
No,
the line.
you stick with your core audience. Look, I mean,
Yeah.
if they've decided right now, the Take-Two and Rockstar decided, hey, we're gonna do a Grand Theft Auto movie,
Mhm.
and right now you would probably want to start with the newest one, and just do it.
Yeah.
And do that storyline. I mean, it'd be crazy, and you'd lose a lot because there's so much in that game,
Yeah.
No, they should
But
do
if you do
Grand
the-
Theft Auto 4 with Jason Statham as Nico.
right?
Crank 4.
No, but do 5 and
Mhm.
just do all those crazy characters and have all the shit going. But I mean, if you changed it that much, the fans would just be in an
Yeah.
outrage and stuff.
Yeah.
In anything that you go with your main fans, like how many people play this game? Okay, that's guaranteed.
How many people are
Are
going
going
to
to go
this?
see that movie, and if they come home and they tell everybody they know how awesome that shit is, guess
They're
where
gonna
they're
go
gonna
watch it.
They're
Guess
gonna
who's gonna go see it?
Yeah.
All
Even-
their friends and the people that were skeptical.
Or
Yeah.
even the people that don't even play the games and they're still friends with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can. It's all by word of mouth.
Yeah, look
That's
It's
all it is.
already a good focus group. You have so many people that want to see it already.
Is
They're
there
gonna get more.
one video game movie that did really good?
No,
No.
Halo
No.
Forward into Dawn, it was decent.
that wasn't a movie.
That's
That
a
was a
cartoon.
spin-off.
Did
No,
that go to
Forward
the
into
theater?
Dawn was live action.
It
They
was
go
Forward
on-
into Dawn.
Tomb Raider should have
They go
never.
to the theater.
No, it was a web
with
series.
Angelina
No,
Forward
Jolie.
into Dawn.
That's
It's
not
pretty
even
good.
a movie. It's a
I
web
think the-
series.
It was good
It
though.
was good.
I think the Tomb
You know
Raider
what?
movies did okay.
Tomb Raider was okay, but they did the same thing.
Yep.
They changed
They
the story
changed the
too much.
story. where in the hell was Atlantis and the freaking all the freaking alien shit? And that would have been freaking amazing.
Yeah.
The only reason the Tomb Raider movies did any good was
because
of
Angelina Jolie.
I don't even like the Tomb Raider movies.
And actually, they're not the. I think I was just reading on IGN the other day.
And
The
you saw
highest
side boob in the
grossing,
first one.
highest grossing like movies, video game movies out and stuff. And I think the Resident
Game of
Evil
Thrones.
ones are the biggest.
Yeah. Because they have an audience.
Yeah.
I actually.
Well, I
like
think the first Mortal Kombat was up there pretty good. But
I don't remember that being on there. It was in back of Game Informer, right?
They had a good soundtrack.
I don't think I watched
Mortal Kombat.
No, the first one was freaking awesome.
Mortal Kombat!
Johnny,
I didn't watch.
test your might.
Finish him!
The Mortal
Ba-
Kombat
ba- 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 ba-
No, the Mortal Kombat web series is awesome.
I got it.
No, yeah, I thought it was
The commercial was awesome, but then it turned out to be nothing like the commercial.
No, the trailer sucked.
No,
The trailer was
awesome.
interesting idea, but they changed all the characters.
I didn't even
And
watch
that's
Mortal
where
Kombat
I don't
movie.
want.
Yeah.
I don't want Baraka to be some serial killer, psycho fucking doctor and shit.
What?
I want Baraka to be Baraka.
I want to see a Twisted Metal movie.
Why would you
Why?
want to see a Twisted
They
Metal
could
movie?
make
You
a
know what
good
Twisted
movie.
Metal movie would be? It'd be a spy.
Mortal Kombat
Nope.
on cars.
No, it'd be a Twisted. Oh, Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Metal.
I thought you. I
Yeah,
thought you meant
Twisted
Metal Gear.
It'd be
Yeah.
Mortal
Sorry.
Kombat in cars.
Mm-hmm.
Twisted Metal.
What
So
With
did they
basically,
Death
it would
Race.
be Mad
Death
Max
Race with
or,
mechs?
yeah. Or
But they could
Mad
have-
Max.
Really, Max.
But,
Really?
Mad
Transform
Max
and shit.
with fighting factions.
Yeah,
type of
freaking
thing.
Sweet
but
Tooth.
not only that, they
Sweet
could
Tooth
like
in black.
show, like kind of
Yeah, in
expand
black.
more
That's
on the
like the sixth
characters than
one.
they already
It
do in the
sucks.
video games. Like kind of
They go
show
to the
off
third
their
one.
backstories and shit, and like in
Metal-
between
or
matches,
Twisted
you know,
Metal 3
have
was
them
the third
fucking
one, and then they had Twisted
show their
Metal 4, and then
relationships
they had
with each
Twisted
other.
Metal
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
Black was the
And
first
then you
PlayStation
got
2 one.
what's his face?
Triple O, we're talking.
What the fuck is that one
What?
guy's name?
Crazy clown face motherfucker?
No, not Sweet Tooth. The Calypso and shit,
Yeah.
and show how he runs and how he's running.
It'd be a horrible
everything.
movie.
It could
And
be.
she was explaining it. She's like, and then you can have the, when they're in, they're in, and you have the whole.
I just don't
Thing
know.
of
To me,
how they relate
it's
to
all
it.
like a game
Yeah.
like that is all about the fun about a game about Twisted Metal is not the story.
Yeah.
That was
But-
the
So,
first 3 Twisted Metals was awesome story.
Yeah.
I had to play with every
kinda had some cool
character.
stuff.
Because you unlock their origin stories and shit every time.
What
you
they
beat
were
them, and,
competing
like,
for, because when they win the tournament, they get one wish, and no matter what their wish is, it comes true.
Yeah,
But it's
to
too
convey that in a
literal, though.
movie is really hard because then you have to let everybody win so you know what their wish happened.
You don't
Deleted
exactly
scene,
have
alternate endings. You could have the best
Alternate
alternate endings in the world. Everybody would be buying that DVD because there's
it's
like
like-
30
it's like-
alternate endings.
It's like giving everybody's ending in a Mortal Kombat movie or a Street Fighter movie, and so that
Or
Oh,
each
worst video
night.
game movie
DVDs.
ever is Street Fighter.
Or
Worst
each
video
night
game
they
movie.
should show like a different version of the movie.
Guys.
Not
we deem
different
ants.
No, you can
No.
kill ants.
You can
though.
kill it, but you can't deem it.
You just made it fall on you. Good
It's
job.
dead.
Nice.
Deem
Dead.
it dead.
Demon dead.
Great.
Dead.
I don't know. It's one of those. I
Okay.
understand why they have a hard time with video game movies, but when your
Nah.
video game movie that you want to do has so much story,
Why not?
why are you
stick
changing
to the
it?
story?
Stick to it. It just pisses me off.
Because they've never done it, and when they do, they'll realize that it's a good idea.
It's
But
like
right now,
I was so excited
know
for
that-
Disney doing the Sands of Time with Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Oh, they
And
screwed
Oh,
that.
no, and the cast was good.
So,
I really enjoyed Jake Gyllenhaal. I thought he had the look for the prince and everything.
But they fucked
And
it
they
up.
fucked the whole story up, man.
You
You're
only
just
go
all
back
like,
in
how
time
do you
3
do that?
times.
Huh?
You only go back in time 3 times.
No,
Well,
it was
doesn't
just
even-
the way that they changed. And they just changed. They changed too much of the story, and not just letting the prince go through his journey and stuff. They made it all about this bitch and stuff like that. And it's like, no, it's about the freaking dagger and going on
Yeah.
and trying to change things and
Yeah.
And they're trying to
Make
make it into
things
some
right.
sort of love story.
Yeah.
It's they want to throw in those stupid tropes, and it's like, listen, we've seen those
For
movies
audience.
1,000
Yeah.
times. We love that game because the story was different,
Yeah.
and the gameplay was freaking
Awesome.
amazing. The fighting
Yeah.
sucked in that first
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
but we
My
have to
mom-
wall
Fun
to
as hell.
One of my
Fun as hell.
favorite, one of my mom's favorite video games, and I think we even watched the movie, and we both like lost our shit watching it because it was so horrible.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they can't just leave it the way it is and just make a movie based off of it. Maybe tweak a couple things.
Look at the thing. Okay, every Final Fantasy game is different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Where in the hell did they get the idea that anybody wanted to see a Final Fantasy great CG movie? The CG was great, I said.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched it.
But
Because I thought it was stupid.
all it was like a future story of weird shit. And it's like, where was the Final Fantasy in this shit? I didn't see one fucking chocobo.
Yeah, the one ghost chocobo.
I want Ghost Chocobo.
Where the fuck was
That was like jerking off on the fans' faces and saying, you enjoyed that, didn't you?
Where
It
the
was
fuck
horrible.
is Cloud? Where's
They got the
Cloud?
cheese.
What the fuck?
No, you don't
Where's
need
the
Cloud.
tiny one?
I don't
We
even
need
care if it's,
chocobos.
I don't even care if it was
Chocobos.
Cloud or nothing. Just put it in a fantasy fucking world. It was final fucking human future. It was horrible.
I didn't even watch it because I'm
The
like,
movie
this
wasn't bad, and I guarantee you, if it didn't say Final Fantasy on it, it probably would have done better in theaters.
Final sci-fi.
Just whatever.
Finally, no chocobo.
It was bad. Everybody was so mad. And look, Square Enix and anybody has not touched that shit with a 10-foot
Yeah.
pole since then.
Yep. Here's the cheese.
And Jesus Christ, how can you make a
Cheese
freaking
and
Dungeons and Dragons game? Cheese and
Yeah.
rice. Make a Dungeons and Dragons movie, and you don't make one dice joke, and at the end of the freaking movie, it's not a whole bunch of guys sitting around drinking Mountain Dew and freaking playing a freaking
With
game.
Cheetos or Doritos.
Doritos or whatever.
Doritos.
Yeah.
But there was nothing. That movie pissed me off so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was so horrible.
I think I only watched one of them.
The Dungeons and Dragons movies.
Wait,
There
they had
was-
movies?
yeah, they
Did they?
made some for the
There's
Sci-Fi
6
Channel.
of them.
Really?
Oh, they have the
Really?
Dragon
Good
Siege.
God, I
They're
only
bad.
watched one.
They're bad.
I think I watched like the.
I need
it
to
wasn't
watch
even
them
the
now.
first one that I watched, and I don't think.
Dungeons and Dragons. I dragged my mom because of my geekiness of how awesome it was going to be. And
That was
She hasn't talked to him since.
no, my mom was just at that point in her life where she was looking for different
Yeah.
kind of geeky sci-fi fantasy stuff, and
Yeah.
It was a disappointment.
Oh,
wow.
Lori went with us too, and we were excited. We went to the midnight showing. We were in Billings, Montana at the time,
Yeah.
so it was like 14 of us at the theater. No, I'm just kidding. There was a couple hundred people there. It was packed and everything.
14.
People dressed up. I mean, we were excited for a Dungeons
Lightning
and
bolt.
Dragons movie.
Yeah.
And this flaming pile of freaking
Shit.
bad CG dragons.
Not one magic missile.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
It was horrible.
I don't think I stayed awake for the one that we watched. I think I fell asleep like 20 minutes in.
I think we said our piece on this subject.
I
Yeah.
think we did.
Please, Hollywood, anybody, I don't care. I know, because I know all you famous fuckers watch this show. And it's the
Stop
best show
fucking
ever
with origin stories
on the
of
internet.
Yes.
Just stick with the damn stories. Don't piss off the
Please.
fans. Because guess what we're going to do? We're your Twitterers. We're your Facebookers. We're your tell our moms not to go to the movie with us.
And we're gonna give you shitty reviews.
And when it's good, like Avengers, we watch it 4 fucking times in theater.
And
in
pay
In
for
one
it.
day.
And pay for it.
Yeah. We don't
Yeah.
even sneak in the back door.
Ooh.
Oh.
We'll actually
All right.
pay to go see that shit 4 times in the theater.
Yep.
Con Air.
Con
Yeah,
Air.
Con Air. Con Air.
Oh, I got everybody has B
Everybody-
is his nickname is B.
Yeah.
And you got Briach, B, Con Air. I'm Stassi,
Stassi.
and then D.Job
DJ.
because it just looks funny.
I think that should be my new Twitter name.
Dojo?
Briach.
Kind of looks like Dojo.
Briach.
Briach.
It is good. Briach. Okay. Con Air.
Con Air.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Watch it.
And shitty hair products too.
Nice.
Con Air's fucking sucks.
Yeah.
They have good brushes.
They have
If I
good
ever
brushes.
needed
They're
one.
flat
Hey, get at the
irons
dollar
and curling
store.
irons and shit.
Hey.
So,
Buy them for a fucking buck. If they break, who cares? Yeah.
I think it's funny, Brit's like, they have
Have
good
good
brushes.
I agree with him.
Brett's doing a nut come over these days.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
it's like a
God.
receding nut line.
I'm receiving that line.
I wish I would lose hair down there.
What do you lose up here? You
friggin-
gain
Could you
down
imagine
there.
a
Abominable snowman revenge is going on.
Connor's topic of the week.
Topic of
Favorite couch co-op
Favorite cat co-op.
and
And
fond
fond
memories.
Yeah.
Okay, I have it. I got it. Soul Calibur, DJ's house. Anytime we had freaking hurricane. those
Oh
times.
God, but it was
We
Soul
were-
Calibur 2?
Two.
Yeah.
Two. Soul
Or was it
Calibur
three?
2.
Oh.
3. It doesn't matter
Uh,
which one
it
it
was
was.
No, that wasn't even Soul Calibur. That was
Soul
great.
Edge.
Soul Edge.
There we go.
Was it Soul Calibur? Soul
Soul
Edge and Bushido Blade.
Blade.
Bushido Blade.
Oh
I
man.
Those aren't really co-op.
No, they are. They're two player.
They're two
It's
player.
not co-op. It's
That's
But
cool.
we
It's
would
versus
switch off.
still,
we
but
would,
that's
we
still-
would
that's still
switch
kinda
off.
counts.
That was a good memory. We would. I mean, we would do that all day.
All day. We had so
long.
much fun doing that shit. Samurai Showdown. But that's our versus games. But when the hurricanes would come through, man, we played some freaking.
I just
brutal.
remember the one time of Bushido Blade catching the sword.
Sword,
Oh,
yeah.
And we never could figure out how to do it.
No,
Connor, it was Connor who did it, wasn't it?
no,
No,
I
the
thought Connor
dude-
caught the
He
blade.
did it on something else, right?
Yeah.
It was,
It
on
was
the
a Bushido blade, but you did it too.
Yeah. But the final boss
But I
was,
mean, yeah,
crazy.
like he lost his sword and he's about to die, and you go to swing to kill him, and he goes, turns it and kills you.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, those I want games like that again.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but you know what? If we go back and play the game, we'll be like, this game fucking sucks.
Yeah.
The controls are horrible.
They just
We're-
need to make another game like that.
Yeah, I think
No.
so.
No, that's
a real
the
fighting
thing.
game
Didn't I
where
play
you hit them
Yeah,
twice and they're
you're
dead.
Yeah.
Was it
You
Soul
slice them
Calibur
up.
I played?
Dude, with all the indie game makers out there and stuff like that, and people like
Tons.
us that grew up playing games like that,
Tons.
it has to be coming.
I know.
Oh,
Of
You know
course,
what?
Mario
I-
Kart.
I'm
Yeah.
playing a game right now that reminded me of the Tenchu games. I'm playing the new Shinobi. It's totally like a Tenchu ripoff where you're like hooking up and going around and murdering
Yeah.
people, and I'm just so like, why aren't they making a really good Tenchu game again?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Tenchu
like-
was just a ninja hitman.
It was awesome, but
Just like
snuck
Hitman.
around.
It's just like Hitman.
Well,
Sorry.
Hitman came out later.
Okay, another one, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 64.
64.
Man,
The battle-
what
the battle
a,
arena in that damn
what
game.
a couch fun.
Oh,
Of
but
course.
actually, you know what?
Yeah,
I would have to say the 64 should just be deemed co-op, man. I mean,
yeah.
Golden Eye,
Yeah, I was
freaking
gonna bring that
F
up too.
F-Zero, freaking Mario Kart,
Um,
Perfect Dark, fucking. There was just a billion of them.
Pod
They were
Racing.
all Diddy Kong Racing,
Oh, I said pod racing.
Pod Racing,
Pod racing.
but Diddy Kong. You guys remember that freaking awesomeness where
Yeah.
everybody just realized if anybody picks plane, you better pick plane or you're gonna lose.
Mhm.
really? How good is playing?
Well,
Plane's good because you go
if you're in a
faster.
cart, you're
Yeah,
screwed.
you're screwed because
Oh.
the plane flies.
Oh, yeah, that's
And they
kinda-
let
I
you
played
choose.
that with
You put-
Jaden. I played that with Jaden
In
not
the
too long
room.
ago.
You're
Yeah.
like plane.
she put it on and was like, oh, I don't know what I'm bringing to. Oh yeah,
Oh,
plane.
Yeah, you can do the hovercraft, which is like an inner tube on shit, and then you
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It was horrible. It did not control that well, but I mean, the power ups and everything were just ridiculous. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
And,
They
Yeah.
wanted that
but
Mario Kart money.
oh,
Any more,
it was rare. They were smart. They knew what they were doing. They
Any more
got the
games
mark.
you just love playing on the couch with a few people?
Even on the 64, it was even the horrible freaking South Park game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played the crap out of that with shooting at each other, freaking
Throwing
Snowballs.
peat on snowballs.
pee on snowball.
No.
Let's see. Recently, Towerfall. Been
Tower-
having a
Oh,
blast
we've
with
been
that
playing
game.
that.
What a great
So
nostalgic, freaking awesome game. We should play tonight.
Yeah, we should. We
Um,
will. Let's go.
not right yet.
I've been pretty awesome at it.
You
lately,
have
though.
been
Yeah.
kicking a little
You've
bit to
been
it. I think
kicking
she's been
butt.
practicing. I think they have a hidden PlayStation 4 at their house or something.
Yeah.
They've been practicing. I think that's what it
I
is.
figured out how to download it on your PS3.
Is that it? You're like a ninja and shit?
Yeah.
He bought an UA. Oh,
And UWA.
that was a
We
bad
got it
joke,
on the
sorry.
computer.
That's the only way you can get it is on. that $100 freaking joke of a freaking Android platform.
Oh no, they got a emulator for it on the computer.
I bet you they do.
They
Nah.
do. They
No,
probably do.
it'll
They
come to Steam
probably
very
do.
soon. It's coming to Steam quick.
Steam.
That's how I play all my
Yeah.
DS
Steam.
games.
Nintendo DS.
I play DS games
It's
on the
hot.
computer.
Oh, bad joke.
I
Steam
liked it.
loving motherfucker.
All I do is play.
Steam.
I play all the
Steam.
Nintendo DS games.
You know
on
they
the
gave
computer.
out Left 4 Dead 2 for free
My Pokemon fix.
for Christmas.
Okay, Mortal
It's
Kombat's too.
Any
Mortal
fighter
Kombat games.
Yeah, any
Great
fighting games.
time.
Tekken.
Any Mortal Kombat. Any fighter is a
Are you
great.
ready?
Yeah.
That's
Boom. Reality. Halo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Halo.
Millions of hours. Halo. Halo 2.
Or even
Remember-
Guitar Hero.
3.
Okay.
Halo ODST.
One of my fondest memories from Halo. You remember this one? You were sitting on the computer, and Devin died.
Oh,
yeah, that's a
best
good
story ever.
Yeah.
I was just seeing how many things you would do the same.
I just copied you. I just copied you. That was funny. We'll tell that story another time.
No, just tell it.
Yeah, just tell it.
You already brought it up.
Go.
I want to know.
Do it.
Pique my curiosity.
Okay, so Devin died on the game. I hear out of Connor's mouth, motherfucker. And I'm just like,
How
and
old
he's
was Connor?
like
Five?
five.
Not even.
So I scoot back in my chair, I look at him, I was like, did you just say MFer? And he's like, no,
No.
Daddy, I did not. I'm just like, yes, you did. I just heard you. You said MFer. And he's like, no, Daddy, I didn't. And I'm just like, yes, you did. And he stands up real mad and everything. He's like, no, I didn't. And yells at me. I'm like, whoa. I'm just like, okay, what did you say then? What did you say? He's like, I said motherfucker.
You're all pissed off because he didn't say MF.
Yeah.
He didn't
yeah,
say
He
it.
didn't.
He didn't.
I'm sitting there.
And then I'm just like,
I was-
okay, Connor, that's the same thing, but I'm just like, it's the same thing. I'm sorry, but it's the same thing, and please don't say it again. He's like, okay. And then I go in the room, back to his mom, and I tell her the story.
I'm laughing already.
We laugh our
I
asses off.
couldn't stop. I was sitting there next to him. Devin and I were just like dying in
Yeah.
tears. Oh, seriously.
That's awesome.
MFer. I love it.
MFer.
Shit.
Did you just say MFer?
No, I did not. And then-
I'm trying to think of really good. Oh man, there was. Oh, what's it? No, New Super Mario Brothers when it came out on the Wii. And it was one of your first, Mario games where everybody could play at the same time, which in theory is awesome.
Not very
And
good.
it is really fun. And even the Rayman games lately,
Yeah.
Rayman's fun.
awesome.
I remember wasn't that like on PlayStation 1? at
So
first?
yeah, the first Rayman
Yeah.
came out on PS1, freaking 3DO, freaking came out on a whole bunch of different systems.
And then the Game
But
Boy
that-
Advance.
Yeah.
I used to play
The,
the shit.
the old
That
Rayman games, but the
four-player
new Rayman
Mario.
games are awesome.
That 4-player Mario is just crazy, though.
You could do the Rayman 4-player. Try it
Yeah,
sometime.
I don't know if I want
I
to
don't know.
try it.
Britt and I, we played quite a bit of Rayman Origins.
Yeah.
Together, and he's been playing with Jaden lately too.
Torture.
Well,
Yeah.
there are certain things.
I just let
it's
her-
hard for me
I
to
let
play
her
Lego.
when...
I've been
Yeah.
trying to play Lego Marvel with Jaden, and
Listen,
it's hard.
it doesn't even. You don't even get it. Brittany.
Oh my
quits.
god.
Brittany quits
I get
in the
so
middle of
pissed
playing
off.
because she gets so frustrated because she doesn't know what to do.
On what, Rayman?
No,
No,
Lego.
On
Lego.
Lego?
Lego.
Lego
No, it's
Marvel's
'cause-
very easy.
I know.
hate
But she won't when she's a certain character. She won't try what that character
can
needs.
do.
Yeah,
No,
she
it's
won't
like-
try it, and then I'm like, you gotta at least try.
Shut up for 1 second.
Shut up.
It's because the way, how it's, if you're playing 2-player and then you
That
have
does
to go
the
into this
crazy
room,
split screen.
and then it does that crazy split screen, and you have to, one person's down here and they're up here, and it has that, side-scrollingness
Yeah.
going
Oh,
on.
that's so weird.
It tells you where the person
Doesn't
is.
bother me.
Not always.
know.
It bothers the shit
It
out
does.
of me.
If the split screen is top and bottom, that means I'm above you or I'm below you.
It still bothers
You're where
the shit
you're
out
at,
of
so
me.
you know to walk towards
No. But
You
when
know
you're
that character.
when there's this window thing, you're in a room and then there's this giant window and shit, and then it goes this way, and it's you can't really see that well. What
The
you're
only
supposed to do.
problem with it is sometimes you can't aim.
Yeah.
You can't
That
aim
too.
to the item you need to aim to.
That
because
too.
You
Yeah.
need one big screen.
And
But
then
that's it.
we get in big fights about it to where I quit,
'Cause
and then
you
I go
flip
sit in the
out.
living
Because
room.
you flip out.
I
I
get
know.
so pissed.
Co-op, good times.
Yeah. Remember
Good
Wolf?
time.
No. You understand that
I don't even.
that Lego Marvel game is freaking
She won't
awesome.
play it
It's
with
huge.
me no more.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta start.
I don't blame her.
Have you gotten to
Big
the
bully.
underwater?
No.
Like I quit.
Once you
I'm
get
like,
to
I
that,
don't
you'll
play with you
realize you'll be
anymore.
like, after that, she won't play with me now.
Yeah.
She just don't
I
want to
gotcha.
play. But when you're underwater.
Anybody else got a good co-op?
I
I think we
like
named most
Call
of
of
them.
Duty Zombies and Unreal
Oh,
Tournament
Splinter
2.
Cell.
Splinter
Splinter
Cell.
Cell. Devin and I, DJ, Connor.
I played
Really
some.
The first one ever, Contra.
Oh, the
Contra?
first
Oh,
best
yeah.
co-op game ever.
Yeah.
Battletoads.
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 The Battletoads.
Oh,
Avery,
it's
if you
fucking
never-
on. I'm beating Battletoads again this weekend.
Oh, is it Time Splitters?
Oh, Time Splitters.
Oh, that was
Fucking
good.
good times.
Monkey Ball?
Torog, hard game.
Turok.
Good God.
Yeah, I put in cheat.
I put it in
Of
cheese.
course you did. I know. I
I
used
was a
to
little
watch you.
kid.
Remember when you guys were younger and I used to give you so much shit? You'd be like cheating and doing all these cheat codes and stuff, and I still do it to these days sometimes. I'm just like, you have to beat the fucking game before one rule. Beat the game, then you can get the book, then you can do any cheat and do anything you want. But until
Yeah,
you earn it,
you can't buy the book until you beat the game. But when you're stuck, you can go to the store and look at the book, right?
I don't. Only did that one time. What game was that?
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Which was it?
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh yeah, that game was Wacko Deal.
It was Wacko Deal.
No, you don't know. It was. It was sitting
still
there,
is.
send you a message going, "You've been playing too long. Turn off your game console and go to sleep."
That game would fuck with you and shit.
Yeah.
It was almost as bad as freaking Eternal Darkness and stuff. on
Oh
GameCube.
my. We're deleting your save files.
Yeah.
What that?
That game doesn't work as good as it used to. I tried playing it a while back, and it's still like
It's like
because it's
cheese
all
now,
it's like
yeah.
HD TVs these days. So
Yeah.
when the volume thing goes, you
It's
know,
a different kind
because
of bar.
it
It's like a
doesn't
big
work,
block
it doesn't
now.
look the same.
Yeah.
When like the screen breaks or cracks, just the things they used
Yeah.
to fuck with you and stuff, they just don't work the same because TVs are different these days.
We have a bunch of tube TVs in our garage.
You
We
can
can bring
borrow
one
one.
over.
Nice.
We have like
You guys do
four
have
of them.
like an old freaking 1990s freaking
We
garage
have like
sale
5
going
of them in
on.
our house.
It's gonna be a garage
I don't know.
Cool.
We have like 5 tube
Alright.
TVs just
We
sitting
talked
around.
about some good co-op things. There's so many good co-op, couch co-op shit games.
Yeah. Good times.
There
Good
is.
times.
Alright, here's Stassi.
Stassi.
My thing is the Tron syndrome. And if you could get sucked in, because he got sucked into the Tron game, what game would you choose to be sucked into?
Injustice, so I could kill Catwoman, put on her costume, and then I'll be Catwoman.
Done. She has to fight.
Done.
She has to fight every fucking 15 minutes for the rest of her life. Wow, it's gonna suck. Probably more than that, and that's a lot of fighting. You're gonna just be fighting for the rest of your life.
Or Tomb Raider, so I could kill Lara Croft and put on her outfit and be Lara Croft.
Yeah, there you go. She doesn't want to kill any other characters.
No, but see, you gotta understand.
I got this scar because I wanted to
Doesn't
be
mean you
Lara
have to-
Croft when I was 5 years
It
old.
doesn't mean
It's like
you
your
have
Indiana
to.
Jones
It
scars.
doesn't mean
story,
you have
like-
to kill the character to become the character.
Yeah, you don't have to become
I mean,
the main
or
character.
tap
But
out.
you silence.
You
You
just,
just-
you just
what you
become
kill.
that character. It doesn't matter.
There can only be one.
Yeah, there can only be one.
It's the Highlander
One.
video game.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, Lara Croft, tap out. I'm taking over your position.
It doesn't
Take
matter.
a
It's not
break.
even a tap out. You just like
You're
if
transformed in the game.
If you're just transforming in the game, it doesn't matter
Oh,
if
okay.
you become that character or so. If you want to, you can become that character. If not,
You gotta kill him and take their
you could be the freaking.
So I can't
The-
kill them and take their outfit.
You can if you want, but you can just.
That's
become
your
it.
decision.
It's not
Yeah.
like killing anyone in real
This is a
life.
hypothetical question, damn it.
If you want to kill them and take their
Yeah.
costume, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm the real Catwoman.
But
And the real Lara Croft.
everybody who plays that game is probably going to notice that Catwoman changed. Depending
It's
on
a
what,
different
depending on what
No.
costume
Yeah,
she is.
different
Oh
costume.
God, that would suck if I want to transport into a game that I want to play and then someone else plays with me. Oh Oh, yippee.
We'll
Never
all play
mind.
with you.
It's not like that.
Okay,
No.
it's Tron.
You're transferred into the game. And
You have
people
your
are taking it.
consciousness. You're doing what you need to do.
But still.
I wouldn't want to be transformed or put into the Final Fantasy game, so you gotta take turns hitting people.
It's not that bad. You're sitting back. You maybe get it,
Stare at
people
some
aren't watching.
bitches.
You might, have a sippy cup
A
or
chocobo.
a juice box or something.
Chocobo.
Some
Chocobo.
Lunchables.
Chocobo leg.
Yeah.
Dude, they're good with buffalo sauce.
My favorite back.
I wanna
Some
be-
barbecue.
I want to be in God of War for those sex mini games.
DJ's always wanted to be a girl.
Oh.
That face.
Dude, just kidding. You know what? It's funny. It's those PSP God of War games because I
Don't
played
have
the
sex
HD one.
mini games?
No, they do, and they're really, really good.
No, you see.
They're like 5
Well,
girls.
there was boobs a lot. In God of
Oh,
War.
God of War is all
Yeah.
tons
All
of titties.
Or Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno.
I was thinking, and if I could pick any game,
Wait.
It's
it's
good.
any Transformer game, like I got sucked into a video game and I could choose, I'd probably pick Skyrim.
Yeah.
Just because the world's so large,
You
I
shout
could
at
just,
things.
No, I wouldn't even be the freaking Dragonborn. See, everybody's thinking you're the main fucking character.
He just
Yeah.
wants to be
just-
the bartender.
Why not? Or I could just go and live off somewhere and
Be a
make sure.
king. Be a king.
Or
or
I could
something.
I could be a jarl. I could be the king. I could just go and sit off in the corner and just live in a nice little shack.
Now,
and
do
shit.
I go in
And-
with the
and-
level that I have now already played in the game? Because if that's so, then that would be awesome.
No, I'm not saying you're the main character.
Or
You're not.
Sims.
I'm not saying that you're the Dragonborn. I'm just saying you were put into that
I don't want
world.
to be the Dragonborn either.
I wanna be a
just want the
dragon.
level.
I wanna be a
the level that
dragon.
I have when
I
got
don't
in
even
the
care.
game.
I'm not even talking about the level.
But
of
what
the
happens when
character
the
that you are.
Dragonborn comes
I'm just
in?
saying you yourself might be in that game.
I
And
don't
you could just
think-
be yourself.
I don't,
Then what
that's-
happens when the Dragonborn comes up, wants your sword or something, and then just kills you and takes it?
No, but see, I would go way off in the far corners to where I'll never go. I probably
I've
could
gone
go
to
over. I
every
think I've
inch.
only been to Riften like twice.
I mean, the Dragonborn comes
Yeah.
along and he accidentally shouts when he's shouting at a dragon, and you happen to be in the town, and then you're dead.
No, it sucks. It happens. But what I'm saying is, I would just be over in some shack somewhere.
Any-
But it would just be a good. It would be a good.
Yeah.
You want to be in
Any
any
zombie
zombie
I'm gonna
game?
slap you in the
Minecraft.
Just to like have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Minecraft.
No,
Minecraft.
I wouldn't want to be in Minecraft.
No.
world.
Yeah.
That'd be like getting put
bitches
in
be
The
square.
Sims.
Yeah, bitches are square. They have no tits at all. They are just completely flat.
Just a minute.
Just flat.
Flat
Dude,
ass.
That's
everything.
the new
Foxy.
update. You should sell Mojang and
When
shit.
there's a
just have
square
titties.
thing in
No,
your
it's
face,
not.
you get
Tits.
sprung.
Give like the tit freaking update.
The box tits.
They need horses.
Stick.
And
Fuck horses, tits.
No, don't,
Tits and
don't. It's
horses.
bestiality.
No,
Don't.
no, not fuck horses, literally.
You didn't-
Or
Fuck
not
the
horses
update.
with square tits either.
Oh my god, my bladder's gonna explode too.
It's like
You
getting
guys are puny.
kind
We're
of getting
puny bladders.
transported
Wait, you've
into.
drank one drink since you've been sitting here.
Yes.
Drank 4 drinks.
Well, do you want me to go get back up and get me a drink?
No,
Exactly.
we're getting close.
Anyway, I think
Great
getting
class.
transported into Minecraft would be a lot like getting transported into
Actually,
Sims.
you know the best
Yeah.
part would be just getting transported to any game would
Yeah.
kick ass.
It would.
Actually, I want to get transported in the Tron world.
Everything will
Bitches
look
in that
cool.
game are hot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want half the girls that are in there. I want their
Shoes.
I want their outfit. I want my
Outfit?
outfit.
I want their outfits off and me and them freaking somewhere in the corner.
I have a thing for every time I
Don't
watch
put 'em in
movies
Skyrim.
or a video game or whatever. I'm like, and I see someone with nice shoes. I'm like, I want their shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horror movies, bitches running in heels. I want their shoes, but not if I was running away from a serial killer because
Yeah.
that's fucking.
I understand that
See,
you're.
are you ready? Are you ready for the difference between guys and girls?
Yeah, she's talking about
Shoes.
shoes. You're talking about
Now,
sex.
I'm talking every time I see one of those things, I'm just like, I want to fuck that bitch. And I want to be somewhere naked with that chick, and she can wear the shoes if she wants to.
Brittany wants. I know what Brittany really wants. She wants to be in Final Fantasy X too.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good outfits.
that is.
That's
Man,
the one.
I got it.
All they do
Thanks.
is change their outfit non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I
And
need
the
That would
wizard-
be awesome
And the wizard
too.
said you're
HD
allowed to
edition.
come
It's
out from
done.
I want it
behind
for my
the
Vita
curtain.
though. I can play it on the go.
I want to play it.
We'll play it on the go. Go.
It's good.
All right, me, Jedi Academy. That's the one I want to be dropped into.
Just
be
be
fun.
Jedi. Fucking awesome.
Yep.
Good job.
Or any of the Batman games would work too.
Connor
Yeah,
is Leisure
Batman
Suit
games
Larry.
are awesome.
Leisures.
Oh, damn! That's what I want. Leisure
Suit
Suit
Larry.
Larry.
He never gets laid, really. Well, in the remake, he did a lot,
Yeah,
actually.
kind of.
Well, when he was humping that
Couple
freaking the mascot
Mascot
chick.
chick.
Oh my god, that was
I
so
don't know.
funny.
What about Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto
You get
5
laid.
would be
I'd
fun.
get
That
laid
world
a
would
lot.
kick
You get laid a
ass.
lot.
That's
and you
just
go
the
to
real
strip
world
clubs
almost.
a
Like if you
lot.
want to do that, you can.
Well, if you had the flow of cash, yeah.
Yeah.
And you just you go steal a car and ding it to the chop shop, and then you get the
Yeah.
money.
It doesn't work that way in real life.
In
So,
Grand Theft Auto does.
If you live,
Alright.
if you move to Liberty City, it will.
D-Job.
Avengers.
Talk about the Avengers.
Avengers Assemble. No.
Oh, you've been watching the Avengers Assemble
Yeah.
cartoon.
The
Brett and I
Avengers
both
Earth's Mightiest
started
Heroes.
Avengers Mightiest Heroes. Brett and I both started it. And
Yeah, I couldn't get it.
Gotta
well,
You
I
gotta
guess we gotta
suck
get
it up
past
and deal with it.
The origin
introduction.
ones.
Yeah.
You get where they came from. Why you go want to watch those same things?
We did.
Yeah.
What do you mean we didn't? I knew where they came from. I
Alright.
skipped right to the episode. Some Assembly Acquired is the name of the episode, and that's
Some
when they assemble as the Avengers, and that's when that's when it was good.
Yeah, because I lost in the last the two.
I made it the Thor.
I think I made it less than that. I think I made it into 2. The second episode, I'm just like, this is freaking stupid.
Just
Oh,
skip
it's just
those.
the same old shit. But I guess we need to give it more of a shot.
I like
Alright.
it.
Those are
Um,
for people
dig.
who
Right.
don't
But-
know their origins.
How
Don't know
about
their
you done the
origins.
Justice League yet and Justice League Unlimited?
No, I've seen Justice League Unlimited back when it first came on a long time ago.
On Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Those are good. Those are good.
They're all right.
You had to watch
I like the
Justice
ones
League
with
first,
Flash.
and then Justice League Unlimited.
And
They're
the
good.
Ultimate Avengers movies, cartoon movies, were not too bad.
I watched the Hulk Iron Man movie.
Oh, that newest one, the CG one that they did,
Yeah.
was kind of CG crossover too.
I
There
wasn't
was-
alright.
into
It was
it.
alright.
It was.
I spit on you.
It was more of a Grey Hulk that they're going for, but they're doing that in the movies too, where he's still intelligent as Hulk.
Yeah.
They're going that way.
Well,
It's okay.
that's kind of how Earth's Mightiest Heroes is. It's not that he's intelligent. They're split personalities is really what it is. He's
Yeah.
intelligent, but he's not like super smart.
No,
He's-
I know.
He is
He
about
still talks
he is
in
about
third
gamma
person.
radiation, and he can see when he's in Hulk form. He can see different kinds of radiation and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, it just
And he's the Hulk the
he can just
majority of
talk
the time.
and different things like that.
Yeah, in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, he's Hulk the whole time, pretty
Yeah.
much. He's like barely Bruce Banner.
I think for like 3 episodes he was Bruce Banner.
No, everything Avengers right now just kicks ass.
I agree.
I agree.
Marvel's the shit now.
Well, yeah,
Marvel's
and it
stuck
took
in
them a
the
long
game.
time to do it.
something.
I
No, I
remember.
mean,
The
well,
last Wolverine movie wasn't bad.
no, the last
Well,
one
yeah.
was great. Fox is doing good
the
things with them.
end, The end, I didn't really care for it so much. But
Well, they're
Yeah.
still changing some of the lore and stuff,
The
but
Silver
you gotta
Samurai.
understand. They
Yeah.
gotta understand that when they made the first X-Men movie, they fucked so much up. So they're just trying to do
Mhm.
fix up these days,
Yeah.
and then they let somebody else write and do that freaking third movie.
Yeah.
X-Men Last Stand, which was the worst thing ever. And now they're doing repair because
Yeah.
now the whole reason they did X-Men First Class, bringing in those new young actors, and now they're doing and taking everybody from the thing. All they're doing is Days of Future Past, so Wolverine goes back in time in his own brain.
But there's other people there too that you're not telling me they're gonna have Anna Paquin for just a short period of time and Ellen Page for just a short period of time.
Anna Paquin will be there for 10 seconds in the future. That'll be it.
Why? She's
She
They're
was
not-
originally cut from the movie, but they brought her back in, as far as I know. She was cut. She went hit the cutting room floor.
And Ellen Page, you think that they're
Ellen
just gonna
Page will
both
be
in
there
it?
quite a bit. She's going to be kind of part of the whole... She's Kitty Pryde.
But she was
she's-
in the new world, not the old world.
But she kind of has those powers.
What? Walking
To-
through walls?
to be able to do the whole time stuff. In the comic books, that's who did it. She was the one who went back in time and stuff. But she's going to make Wolverine. This is everything I've heard and seen from the trailers. She'll be the one to send him back in his own mind and warn everybody. But what's going to happen is after this happens, after this whole movie happens, the next movie is Apocalypse. So what it's going to do is it's just going to fix a whole bunch of shit. And like people like in the next movie, you'll probably see Cyclops and freaking Jean Grey again and stuff because it's going to change the timeline.
Yeah.
Wolverine going back is going to bring forth the X-Men and the mutants sooner.
How is she sending him back in time?
Through powers in his
She walks
brain.
through walls.
That's not all the Kitty Pryde does.
Yeah.
No, you're missing a lot of her powers.
Like, what?
Apparently traveling
in the
in
comic
time.
books, she could travel all the time and stuff like that. She'd change her stuff, but there's a lot of things. You have Cable, you have a whole bunch of stuff, and you're only going to see a lot of these people in the future, and half of them you're going to see die in the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
And then Wolverine's going to go back in time.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be in the 1970s, which in our timeline, they didn't even know mutants freaking existed, really. I mean, the government did a little bit, but the world did not, because we didn't even find about that until our first X-Men movie, when they're talking about the mutant registration stuff and everything in the first X-Men movie. Now, in this one, it's going to be in the 70s, and they're going to make the freaking Sentinels.
And basically what he said when he's putting them back in time through his mind is meaning he's taking his consciousness from the future and throwing it back into his same body in the past.
It's just I don't see how she could do that.
Well,
Watch the movie and we'll figure it
Well,
out.
Yeah, we'll see when it comes out.
they'll probably even change that. It'll probably even end up being
A wrong blue pill.
no,
Yeah.
wrong.
And then
No, it'll probably end up being with Kitty Pryde and freaking Professor Xavier.
Professor
Professor Xavier.
Snape.
And they're gonna do that. So, but the whole reason they're doing this is so that they can rewrite the mistakes they did in the old movies and just start all over.
Yeah.
Done.
Sounds good.
Thank God.
That's cool, but all of the characters they have in it are mostly the more nowadays time ones instead of the past ones.
Why?
That's
Why do you
what.
say that?
That's because that's what there is.
No, you see a lot of the actors on there because they're going to play their roles in the future, and they're all going to fucking die. And then, blam. But they're all big name actors. You got to understand, when they started these
go
movies,
and sign on for a movie to die immediately. Halle Berry, everybody. Why would they be in a movie for 10 minutes?
they get paid this much, and they're in the movie for that much, and it takes them 2 days to shoot it. You're an actor, and you go in and you shoot it for that much. Done. And
You get money.
you get money.
And then
But
Half the
reboot.
budget
Rich
that
people.
big that they're gonna get anything special.
But you're thinking that somebody like Anna Paquin goes in and shoots for 2 days and gets $1 million. No. She'll get $20,000 and
Then
she shot for 2
they
days.
gotta do that with so many people.
And
So
they
they do.
probably did.
And they do. Because they're going to make $400 million
Probably not.
on the movie. Oh yeah, it'll make $400 million. Wolverine made almost $300 million worldwide.
I want to see the new X-Men movie.
The newest, what was
When
it?
is it coming out?
Captain America 2 is almost at $1 billion. It's like $750 million right now.
Billion. That's a
Billion.
good fucking movie.
Oh, good
We
movie.
talked about that.
When is X-Men coming out?
What, X-Men Days of Future Past?
Yes.
End of May.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow, or, well,
Isn't it like tonight or tomorrow that
Well,
Spider-Man's
today,
out right now.
Yeah. We're good.
you wanna go see Spider-Man?
Alright.
Let's go see Spider-Man right now.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
we can't. They just had a midnight showing.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
We're shooting our show. We
We
missed
are.
it by 30 minutes.
They might have a 1 a.m. showing.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Oh, alrighty. No, but Avengers, we just went into X-Men and everything
Yeah.
else. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
exciting times
Exciting
for Marvel
times.
films. And
Good job,
Avengers
Mark.
is the shit right now.
Yeah, but my thing about it was they're not gonna have Hank Pym in it,
Gotcha. But it's okay because,
Fine.
and he's
They
the one
had
that
to-
made Ultron.
I know, they had to change a lot of
And
things.
he's
You gotta understand, they went back and they sold a lot of rights to a lot of things. I mean,
I don't think they sold the rights to Hank Pym.
They might
no,
have-
but they looked at all their characters that they could in comic book wise and what would hit most. And they put a lot on Iron Man. And if it wasn't for the success for Iron Man, then none of the success that they're doing now would be happening. And it started with Iron Man, and then it's just gone on since then.
And apparently he's gonna be the first one to quit.
Iron Man's not going to be the first one to quit.
I thought that's what you said the other day.
Robert Downey Jr. will quit. Iron Man will still freaking be there. Tony Stark will still be there. Just like James Bond is still around.
James Bond is an agent.
Bond
That's his
is
alias.
Yeah.
Tony
No,
Stark
no.
doesn't have an alias.
No,
His
stop,
alias
stop,
is
stop,
Tony
stop.
Stark.
That was my theory.
You can't quit.
They go
That people
for
have said.
like over
That
like
upsets
100,
me.
like 50 years in time for
Yeah,
James
but it
Bond, and he
changes
never
per
he gets
character.
younger.
It's just the story that they're telling for James Bond.
You're
That's all it
tearing
is.
family
They're
apart.
just those books, those original books. The first one that was written in James Bond was the Casino Royale. Was the very first book written. They only made that movie 3 movies ago
Yeah, but it took place in the 2000s.
because they modernized it. Is all that they did. It's just like, well, if you guys want to be serious, we could just go back and they could just make the first Superman.
James
and
Bond movies
they can make the
suck
first.
then. From what you're telling me, they suck. Imagine Indiana Jones just changing a different actor
Why
all
not?
the time.
Why not? It's about fucking time. It needs
would
to happen.
suck.
No, because the last Indiana Jones sucked.
But if
So
it
let
was
someone else do it.
okay,
Tell
would it
some
have
stories
sucked
of
more
James,
if
more of
a
them.
different Indiana Jones was in it?
But another Tony Stark will not be horrible. It's gonna happen. You're telling me that the first
It might be
Spider-Man,
horrible.
or
I'd rather
the
him
second
die off.
Spider-Man, a better Spider-Man.
It
The
might
new
be
Spider-Man's a
horrible.
better Spider-Man.
Yeah,
But
Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Right now, he is, and people said that
Even
the same
before
back then.
The next one
Before
might
Iron
suck.
Man
Okay.
even came out,
In
that
50
was the guy
years from
I
now,
saw as
in
Iron
50 years
Man.
from now, who's gonna play Iron Man?
It won't be out.
Why?
They'll
Something
be on the
else.
Young Avengers.
No, they're doing a reboot.
They'd be doing the
Oh,
new
they're gonna be
Avengers.
doing a reboot. They're gonna have another person playing friggin'. It's gonna happen, you guys.
Yeah.
This shit's gonna go on for a long time, and it's gonna reboot. Or not even reboot. It's just gonna be other things.
Yeah.
I can't put any more in until I
5,
let
10
some
years.
shit out. Stop trying to give me a beer.
Burr.
My bladder is like
Burr.
exploding.
It was sliding down. I wasn't trying to give it to you.
But it's gonna happen. I'm sorry to tell you. It'll probably happen
Burr.
after Avengers 3.
Yeah.
He might do one more. He might do Iron Man 4.
where he dies.
Where he dies.
Well, why not? It could happen.
Sorry, that was my first.
It's okay. No, it's just those things are gonna happen. Everybody's gotta get used to it. You know, everybody says that this person, no one can do this, no one can do that, and it's been a proven fact that there is reboots that work and reboots that don't.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
So I think right now
Who
you
would they
don't
get
want
to
that.
play?
We don't know
Iron
yet.
We don't know because it's
And
not
you
gonna
know
happen
what?
for a long time.
Johnny
It might
No,
suck
won't
when it
happen.
does.
2-3 years.
No, Johnny Depp will probably play Doctor Strange, but
Probably. Because he is.
Probably not, but he could.
Because he is weird.
He
It'll
did
be a good
some
role.
weird
But it's like one of those
Awesome.
things. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta understand. It's okay.
I
It's
respect that.
Yes,
It's
I'm
not gonna happen for a while.
All right.
So in 10 years, worry about it.
I'm worried
Alright,
about it
won't be
now
that
because I
long.
know it's gonna happen now.
I'm
Because you
so
ruined it.
scared.
I'm so scared.
Probably.
It'll probably well.
I'm all heartbroken
Alrighty.
now.
It's
It's
all
like
good.
10 years in advance where I shouldn't be heartbroken
It's
right
all
now.
good.
The
There's
stress
gonna be
is
great
setting in.
Avengers stories. It's gonna be great things.
All right.
But- Yeah, it happens. You guys, I would like to thank everybody for you guys hanging
Yeah.
out with me tonight, doing
Thank
some
you.
awesome topics.
Thank Mrs. BJ too.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter for conversation topics, questions at Deem at Geekdom. See something awesomely geeky and need to share it, take a photo, please do. And send it with the hashtag I dig it at Deem at Geekdom. If we like it, we will like it, I promise. And we will retweet it. Because no one's ever done this yet.
No.
13 episodes in.
13
Not
episodes.
even once.
And maybe I'll talk about it. Oh, no, we will. Alright. Thank you guys. Say our goodbyes.
Alrighty.
I'll smite you later.
Say it to
say
them.
that.
I'll smite you later.
Nice.
Might you later.
Got one?
Oh, winner, chicken dinner.
No.
Those are good.
That's what my dinner box said the other night from Sonic.
Is that your goodbye? That's a good goodbye.
That's what my dinner box said at Sonic.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Hey!
What?
I fucking hate Ron Burgundy.
What?
I said that
Burgundy's
4-hour
awesome.
news thing. You stole it from me.
Yeah, I know. He's a thief.
Thief.
Dave.
As always,
Copyright.
I'll catch you on the flip side. And I almost flipped you off, but I changed some thumbs.
Catch you on the
Hey, I had a good time tonight. Guess what? It's my turn. I gotta pee.
I don't.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Why are
Thumbs
we still,
up,
Why are we
thumbs
still thumbsing up?
Thumbs
Show
up.
it.